322 Skull and Bones Day, everybody. Welcome today with Tim and Spark. What's up, Spark?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to my garage where I do most of my shows from.
What was I gonna say? Oh man, it's bad if you're already forgetting about what you're gonna say and you just started.
Were you going to
Um,
ask me why I do most of my shows in the garage?
sure. Why do you do most of your shows in the garage?
It's because if I was in my room, my wife would be in there and I couldn't talk so much. In my kitchen, I feel like if I was talking in there, what's up, Ryan Lee?
Ryan, what's
I
up,
feel like
brother?
everyone in my whole house could hear me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm out here and I'm saying shit like, I don't know, it's just something kind of crazy. Like we're gonna be talking about that eels or whatever.
Right,
Just
right.
I don't want my daughters coming out like, what's going on? Because I know that they would be all the time. Like, what are you talking about? What's going on? You know.
Yeah,
So
dude.
the garage is like
I
my
get,
my safe spot.
I never thought about, I mean, I have thought about it, but I didn't really care. But I never really thought about the fact that, like, dude, I bet my neighbors, I live in an apartment, I'm literally like 10 feet away from the front door. How am I sitting here right now? I'm like blazing hella dank trees and talking about this stuff. I wonder what my neighbors think.
But I think you're cool.
I mean, I'm cool with them all. One time there was a fire drill because there was a fire, but it was in the basement. Um, and I went and got the neighbor's kid. He's like autistic or something, and I went and got him and walked him down to make sure he was all right and shit. But I wouldn't have gone down if it was for just me, you know. But uh, yeah, I mean, there's nobody to the right of me, and then I've never even seen the person to the left of me in the whole year I've lived here. I don't know what they even look like. I've
Who's your
heard of a
favorite?
couple.
Who's your favorite neighbor?
Well, I've only seen one. I got this black chick that lives next to me. I would probably bang her. She's probably my. And then, like, I'm joking, by the way. Well, kind of. And I don't know. Like I said, probably the autistic kid. That's all I know. I like the ones on different floors. There's cool kids on different floors. There's cool people. There's like there's like lots of see old ladies love me. So I see the old ladies in the building and hold the door open or help them with their stuff. So they all love me. So, you know, I I have some friends after I've been here for 2 years total.
Dude, my
Not
neighbor.
friends, but just people that you're cool with when you like see them.
My neighbor to the left of me, I hate him. Like he's crazy as shit. Like we have chihuahuas, and one time our chihuahuas got out and ran up to his kids, and he called the cops on us and came over banging on our door. I was like, "Did the dogs attack you? Like what happened? Like nothing. They just ran up to the kids." So he's really weird, and not just that. Like one time, I don't know, a few years ago, somebody called some the neighborhood on us that said that we weren't cutting our grass and that we would know it was him. So they gave us a warning and they were like, "Cut your
What?
grass," and we were like, "We fucking cut our grass. Maybe got a little long once, but
So was that your neighbor called you to tell you to cut your grass?
no." He reported us to the neighborhood, whatever, whoever watches them.
That that's some fighting shit for real, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
fucking beat someone's ass for that shit, bro. I'll fucking never cut it. I'll be like, make me, bro. It's America. Unless you're in a homeowners association, fucking make me, bro. You, what up, Kizzy? Chihuahuas are fucking assholes. Yeah, Chihuahuas are nuts. You guys kiss. Why are you coming in with the gay stuff, man? Ain't
Dude,
nobody kissing.
I hope it's. I'm gonna make a joke, and it's just a joke, Tim. But why do all the gay dudes love you?
Why do they what?
Why do they all love you? Why do they all come in here and they're like, "Oh, your stash" and all this stuff?
Dude, the stash, dude. People get, dude. Stashes are fucking like they're like magical. You know what I'm saying? Like a good stash, that dude. Like when Aaron Rodgers had his stash, that shit was magical. Like a good stash, dude. People get jealous, you know. And it does look gay too. Think of the guy from Queen, you know.
Oh
See a guy
yeah,
with the stash, you kind of think, man, that guy might take a little fucking, you know, you don't know.
you might give a mustache
But
ride.
hold on, I gotta give my dude some love in the chat. Bo Kizzy, man, are you still there? There you are, bro. What's up, man? I didn't get to say. Uh, I didn't get to. Is it's blah 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 blah. If you are who I think you are, I didn't get to say what's up to you yesterday, bro. I was very what was it, caught up, and then by the time I introduced, said what's up to you, you were probably out. So I wanted to say what's up. I'm doing well and hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, and I wasn't calling you gay. I was just saying Tim attracts gayness.
Yeah, no, we don't take shit too seriously, brother. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I
We're
was just
not like
kidding.
up. We're not uptight. We're This is Friday night. We chill. We talk about shit that's going on around us or whatever we feel like talking about, and we smoke and kick it, man. That's what we've been doing all week. It's been kind of fun. So hope all is well with you, man. Nunya Beeswax, what's up? How you doing? I like the name. It's a good name. It's a cool name. Who's fat, man? Are you calling me fat, bro?
I thought he was talking to me.
Just assuming he was talking to me. Uh. But yeah, man. So, anyways, neighbors can be cool. I'm lucky to have a cool area where ain't nobody can fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody bothers me. It's funny too because I'll leave and I don't realize how much I smoke and it smells. And I know. When I leave and come back, right? Sometimes I'd even run out just for a minute and come back, and the whole damn upstairs fucking stinks, dude. Like you can smell my apartment from like fucking 2 floors away, dude. You know where I'm at. Like I don't think, like seriously, dude. If I fucking said, "Hey, meet me in my building," like find me, you would definitely have no problem finding me. Elite Screen Man, how you doing, man? That's a cool name.
I know, dude. Some of these names are like so much better than mine. I thought my name was clever, but it's really not.
Danny, brother, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? I hope Danny's having a good Friday night. Um,
You know what though? All these stories about my neighbor, like when he came over here banging on my door and stuff, I wasn't here when that happened because I'm a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? I would have hit him or punched him in the face or been like, "Come inside, let's talk," something, you know. But he never did that to me. He did that to my wife. One time, I went over there to talk to him, and he really acted like very polite and nice to me. So I like couldn't say anything to him. You
that's
know?
because he's a little bitch. He's polite to you and then turns around and calls the cops. He's the type to just go over and you knock him in his mouth, like you little fucking bitch. Who the
I
fuck are
did
you, dude? You act like a little bitch telling Karen, dude. Is there a woman? Is there a name for a dude, Karen? If
a
not,
dare.
we got to come up with one. A Darren or like a fucking Chad or something. I don't know. What's a good white name? I think I've never met a black guy named Chad. You know what I'm saying? Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. Like I've never met a black dude named Kyle either. You know. Yeah. Fucking Kyles. You
I
know.
think my name, my full name is like pretty Italian, but I don't know.
Kyle is good. Yeah, Kyle is a bunch of. Kyle is the white cracker snitch that we have to fucking avoid.
Karen and Kyle.
Karen and Kyle. Yeah, if they fucked, they'd have like they'd have like who's a snitch? I don't know. I can't. They'd have like 6ix9ine or something. Ollie Kane is definitely a strange name for a brother. Yeah, dude. Why did people do that to their kids? Name their kid Kane. Yo, what's up, cocaine? Like the dude from Menace to Society. Like, what's up with all that shit? Trans. Danny, do you know who B Kizzy is? I know you do. Do you know that that's Danny B Kizzy? Do you remember Hires, bro? Danny? If you remember Hires, I know, or Brett. Yeah, Brett Hires. Sorry, Brett. I'm not trying to throw you out there and shit, but there's people in the chat that know you. You know, Ryan and Danny both do. I'm sure. I was just letting everybody. I was just letting you guys know that you guys know. Yeah, that's Bo. That's Bo Kizzy, dude. That's B Kizzy above you. So I was just letting y'all know who you were talking to, because sometimes you know you don't even know. Danny's like, shit.
Shit.
Shit. So I have all these stories just so we didn't have like dumb. I mean, we don't ever like run out of shit really to talk about. But I just ran across some stories just to like and I gave fucking Spark like 20 fucking choices, dude. I gave him like literally 20 different things, and this is what he chose.
The coolest story, trust me, guys. You'll be happy I
He
picked him.
wanted he wanted to come in. He wanted to come in fucking. He want literally no pun intended. He wanted to come in hard. I don't know how to explain it. All right. So, anyways, there was a 12-inch eel. Like literally, it was a live 12-inch eel. Got removed from a Vietnamese man's abdomen after it slid up his anus, dude.
Yeah. I know that's a very common occurrence that happens all the time, but we really need to put awareness on the situation, eels and anuses and how it can lead to death. It's like, I know
Well,
you probably think my cousin survived something very similar to that, but
what do you think about the drunk CEO who drowned? Oh, yeah. You know, I'm I heard about it, and I'm not 100%. I just is there something deeper to it? Like, was she trying to like expose something, or did she just drown in that bitch because she's a fucking dumb drunken fool? Because if there was something shady like the dude from Boeing, I'll look into it. But I just kind of, when I read the story, I just sort of like chalked it up to like female driver driving a shitty fucking Tesla drunk. That's what I got out of that one, Harley.
was she driving to a lake?
Uh, yeah, she backed up into a body. I don't know. It was like a body of water, and she drowned. I wonder if she got electrocuted. It was a pond. She got drunk and hit the wrong button and backed into a pond and died. Isn't that ironic, though?
Don't you think?
I mean, like, don't you think? But yeah, but back to this eel thing though, for real.
Oh yeah.
My question about this eel is how, first off, two things. One, how does it end up making it up there? Like if you're swimming and you felt something going at it, I mean, or does Like, how does it manage to make its way up there? First off, and then the Vietnamese are a little nuts, right? So like, do you think once they got it out, they just like fucking sushi that bitch up and ate it, or what?
Yeah, straight up, they were like, "Oh, Kawasaki." They fucking.
Yeah, I mean they eat cats. Why wouldn't they eat like an anus fucking eel? Is what I'm thinking.
It's probably a specialty, like anus eel.
I was just saying, I saw that story and I'm like, man, I can just picture some little Vietnamese guy like, oh, like I'm trying to do. Once I get real high, my fucking my Chinese accent turns into like Mexican slash like
You
German.
sound like the Mongolian guy from South Park.
Yeah, my gar that shitty ear on my shitty butt. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
very.
Yeah. Oh shit, Dig Bar's fucking live right now, dropping a new song.
Oh, really?
Let's go. Hires, you're a DJ, bro. Go get Dig, go listen to Dig Bar and sample his shit. Wait, South Park has a Mongolian? No, no Mongolians in South Park. They're just shitty Mongolians. They're shitty
Yeah, they had the
Mongolians.
Mongolians that one time.
Yeah, where they bust down the shitty raw?
Yeah,
Shitty raw.
yeah. I don't know, but
Uh,
I was talking about when he's talking about the Mongolians, though. I don't know if the Mongolians have any lines even in that episode, but
no, they're just like rah 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 rah.
yeah.
They just like rumble, 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 rumble. He knows that, dude. He's being facetious. Probably ain't stupid. Probably smart. Or is he? Or is he? Is the question that I
Oh,
ask. But
oh,
yeah, man.
man.
Fucking
It is a good night tonight, dude. I've been doing so much today. I woke up early, started cleaning, ran errands. My daughter's woke me up this morning like this. She was like, I threw up
whoa.
everywhere.
Oh,
I know, poor thing. She's been sick all day.
puking sucks. It's like, puking and like headaches, bro. Like and when your whole body hurts and shit, that shit sucks, dude. But being sick sucks, you know.
What's the sickest you ever been?
Shit. Just over the New Year's, man, I was really fucking sick, dude. And then like right before the scammy, I got really, really sick. Other than that, I haven't been sick at all
I did too,
in
right
years.
before. That's funny that you'd say that.
Yeah. Other than that, I haven't been sick and I can't remember.
Yeah, but this I think the sickest I ever got was when I was a kid, like in high school. I got scarlet fever one time.
Right? My sister got it. And dude, did you get like rashes all over your body and shit?
Yeah, your sister's lucky because a lot of people get scarlet fever and they like get paralyzed for life and stuff, or like they'll like end up like with a disability or something.
Yeah. I used to those I know a lot of cats. Jaden Undell. I don't have a girlfriend. He's married.
Yeah, but I don't have a girlfriend, but I'm married.
Anyways, what were we saying?
Oh shit, son! Don't do this to me. It's like a train.
Yeah.
It's easy to move forward, but when you like say like let's move backwards for a second, you gotta stop the whole thing. Yeah.
You need a boyfriend. I don't know what to suggest for a woman. It should be pretty easy for you to find a boyfriend. Look, Gil's in the house. Gil said he'll holler at you. And Gil holler at you. I hope you're doing well though, Jada. Um, I hope you find a boyfriend. I'm good unless you make a really good sandwich and you don't. I'm pretty. I'm good right now.
Yeah, dude. I remember when
I
I
need
was in
I
high
need someone to make a sandwich and do other
there.
things. But
There was this girl that worked. Her dad worked with my mom, and we both went to high school together, so we knew each other. Her name was Sarah. But anyways, she invited me over to her house, dude, and she made me a sandwich. And I remember eating the sandwich, and I was like, "This is a fucking good sandwich, dude."
dude, I'm telling you, yo,
And she
there's
told
nothing.
me too before she made it. She was like, "I make the best sandwiches. Wait till you have my sandwich."
Bro, you should have fucking know. I love your wife, but bro, that should have been the chick you married, bro. Because that's like the keeper, dude.
You know?
Honestly, if
Yeah.
she can give some good head and then make you a sandwich, bro, you marry that bitch as quick as you can. Female, I'm sorry, you marry that female as quick as you can.
Well, I'll tell you what. I did open up to her because that sandwich was so good. I was like, "She's trying so hard." I was like, "I'll give her the D." You know?
oh yeah, you gotta like you know you gotta fulfill your end of the bargain if she fulfills hers. There's a couple of times where I felt like I've had to, lay it down even though I didn't want to just because I felt obligated. There's a couple of times where I felt obligated to do it when I didn't even want to. And, you know, it's really not that fun to be honest. It's weird. I mean, at the end of the day, it was fun, but I mean, the whole Liam's, it's like you don't even want to, you know?
I'm gonna try to read Polly's remark down here. If you need to meet someone with similar interests, I suggest taking courses in them. You will meet similar people.
That's a good suggestion, dog. That's a good suggestion.
Yeah, and they say opposites attract. I don't agree with that. Like me and my wife are very similar, and our relationship's very good. And I think it's
Yeah,
because we have so
opposites.
much in common. Like I don't think like when
I'm
people
a
say opposites attract or like you can grow to love someone. Like, no, on your second date, you should be talking about how many kids you want. And if you guys don't agree on that, then you should already kind of be thinking that kind of lifestyle is going to be difficult to adjust to. You know what I'm saying? You need to meet people that are similar to you. So that's why I really do agree with what Paulie said. You know, you don't want to fucking take an art class. And if you don't like art and then meet someone who's like, that's their whole major and stuff, you're going to have different goals in life.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a girlfriend up until like last year and I start when I started doing this, it got harder to maintain a girlfriend and like do this shit. And I probably say stuff and then like I also was with the last three girls for like 5 years or more each one. So I was just like, man, I like just being alone. Not yeah, fuck it. I like being with my cat who's living out the rest of his beautiful life. And I like streaming and I like smoking and not having nobody to tell me what to fucking do. Um and I have to please, I can just do what I want to do. And I watch the people around me, they all have shitty relationships for the most part. And I'm just like, dude, that's what I'm trying to fucking fight for is a shitty relationship, or do I just want to kick it? And if like he said, if I find a chick that definitely is like into streaming and understands it or something, I don't even know what really, but someone that blazes and is cool, who knows? But I would have to be not opposite. Like the fuck, who wants to be with somebody that's opposite as you? Maybe at the beginning in life, but at this age, dude, I don't want someone I can't vibe with.
Yeah, I think when you're younger, it's a lot of just like physical attraction. You know what I'm saying? Like, That's about
Yeah,
it.
and
Well,
that's why opposites can definitely attract when you're younger.
you could be like, damn, dude, I got, you know, brown skin.
Yeah,
She's got blonde hair, whatever. I just like the difference. But
yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that. But
I I no, I agree. Like because you have more of a variety when you're younger. You're open for a lot more stuff. Is that where you were going? Maybe
yeah, yeah,
I don't know,
I don't know.
but yeah. Bum 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 bum. Did the Cavs win, Gil? If they lost, it's my fault because I didn't wear my lucky Cavs hat. But but yeah. What you smoking on today?
I'm about to open up a new pen, actually.
What's your? Are you like getting down to the end or what?
No, but I just need to get a new. I just need to go get a new pen out of my drawer.
Dig
So,
it.
because these ones
I'm
are
still.
empty.
What are your friends are? Uh I'm smoking that lemon still, and this with that garlic keef with some garlic cookies, lemon lemon dosi dough, and Caesar, which is like the dankest OG you'll ever smoke. And I just grinded it all up and topped it with some garlic keef, caked that bitch up. And like the thing is it's burning so good. I don't even want to put the fucking thing on. I ended up smoking this whole thing. I was gonna smoke it for the stream. I just smoked the whole fucking thing. I'm gonna have to roll another one.
All
Like,
right,
damn, man.
come with me while I go grab my new pen. Then I'm gonna throw these ones away because they're all fucking burnt out.
It's cool. That's cool. What you smoking on, Paulie? I know Polly's got something exotic today. I did a dab of like problem child diamonds before the show, but my ass fell asleep. I took a nap before the show tonight.
Okay, everybody,
So
let's do an unboxing of my new pen. Here it is, Twin
is that
Paws.
a Canalicious?
It's a Canalicious.
Danny, are you in the chat? He's got Canalicious like oil and Canalicious twin pods.
Yeah.
Did
So
you
this
did you
is
ever get the Canalicious, Danny?
this is sour tangy haze sativa. It's 85.58%. Now, what's funny about these is these twin pods, you can hit them from
Yeah,
both
it's
sides. And if you look at them here, one has a moon on it and the other one has a sun. Like it's supposed to be like sativa and indica. But the guy told me that they scratched that. And in both of it, it's just the same thing. Like this is a sativa. So,
yeah, I think when we wanted to get it, we wanted to get the shatter and it wasn't on the list. Like it was on the list, but they didn't have it when we got there.
all right.
Like I know I wanted like a baller jar from them and it wasn't there. It was all gone when we got there.
Should I do a
But I
blinker on my
did,
brand new pen?
yeah, do a blinker. But I did get a Canalicious 200 milligram Rice Krispie treat though. Yeah, bro. Fucking list, Danny. The fucking list. Yeah, that's a 2 grammer. That's definitely a 2 grammer, man. How much did it cost? Danny wants to know.
It was $40.
40 bucks.
Yeah. It's not bad. Dude, I spent
No,
$122 on 1 gram in Illinois. So
Schindler, what up, girl? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Danny. You know, I cannot not Danny fucking have a fucking wrench. But Ryan, everybody's got a wrench, right? But Ryan's in charge. Ryan's in charge of the wrench people. And Gil, because Gil knows Gil and Ryan are in charge. I love you guys all, but Gil and Ryan are the two ones that really. Yeah, Danny, you got the wrench, man. But Ryan and or Gil, because Gil knows the trolls from a mile away, and Ryan is just sitting there ready to fucking put the wrench down, and I want that Ryan to have that power. So that's how that goes. But everybody else, keep your eye on the grind, because we got the weird ones coming in every so often, and never ever did I think I would want to just boot somebody, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. That's it's no love, no loss. Remember Owen Benjamin, dude. He used to fucking ban. I got banned by him. I did it. I took it as a damn good looking, bro. Like I must have made him funny or pissed him off, but I got banned from him once. It was only for like I don't know an hour, like 10 minutes or something. He fucking you just say anything, he'll fucking ban you, dude. Ban. It's like, dude,
yeah.
he was just on a ban fucking kick. Now I'm just full of fucking wrenches. There was oh man. But yeah, what else? Hold on. Damn, I'm all baked now. Hummingbirds are cool as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Hummingbird, like, dude, fuck the story. I'm looking at the screensaver on my laptop, and there's a hummingbird, and it's like that thing is pretty, and it's the colors are pretty, the flowers pretty, and it's just sitting there, like with its long little beak, sucking all that nice nectar. I love it, man. Do you want to be unwrenched, Schindler? I don't know how to unwrench. I just know I unwrenched you, even though you don't have to, because I really want to give Polly a fucking wrench. Because Polly's here all the fucking time. Next thing, I think everybody should just end up having one. Look, here's Humble and Kristen. How you guys doing today? Looks like you had a seizure. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, too much blue kind of like makes you guys think I'm like trying to go like hang out with Biden or something. FJB. I just saw Wrench in action. Yeah, I told you, man. I got my boys on fucking. He ain't playing around. He ain't playing that dumb shit.
Give me a.
Legit. You just got one, bro. You just got the wrench. So here's another thing, just on the side. We don't have to. Oh, lost him.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, so I was looking, and it's fucking crazy. We all know how fucked up New York is, right? We all know that it's probably at its worst of all time. And That being said, it's the most obviously the most costly place to live in the country. And it says it says here, how much for a single person to live comfortably in New York, right? Compared to the rest of the United States, you need to make 138 almost $139,000 just to live like a typical life.
No, dude, that's not realistic. Let me tell you why. I think you need to make more than that.
You think it's
Like,
even more?
yeah, because I used to live in DC and I lived with a girl and we both made about six figures and it was tight. And DC isn't even close to as expensive as New York is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know my sister lived there for a good 8 years or 5 years, something, you know. But yeah, but it says here, 50% of it covers like your personal necessities, 30 is for desired spending such as entertainment, and 20 towards savings and investments. Now, here's where I feel like the numbers get fudged. Cause like 30% for desire spending, like I mean, how much do you have to really spend to be entertained? You know what I'm saying? Like 30%, but half of it goes towards your personal stuff. Like 30%, that's almost the other half goes to like your entertainment. Like that doesn't need to be, dude. I mean, personally, I think I could get that down to like 20%. And like, really, how much is weed in New York? It's probably if you can get ounces for like whatever. It's all you really need is a couple ounces of weed and like fucking your dabs and shit, whatever the fuck. And what, good food? Food's probably where you get fucked. You don't have to have a car, so you probably need like a scooter or like a fucking something to get around because you don't really have to have a car, especially in the article for a single person. You can take fucking, you know, yeah, but this is in New York City, not here. So here, that's what I'm saying. 20K, we all could make it here on 20K a year. Cool. But in New York, we would be fucking shit out of luck. Quit all the addictions, ride a moped. You mean quit taking my medication and just ride a moped?
I
Dog,
don't
I
know why
ain't
I
gonna
never thought
quit
about
taking a
that.
medication. But yeah, moped, yeah, you could get a moped and ride around New York for sure. That's what I'm saying. You can get around doing shit like that. And that would save you money. So that goes towards your necessities. You could break that down some more. I feel like you could probably get that down, but it does probably cost 100 grand easy to live in like a decent part of New York. You have to make a year to do it. Fuck yeah.
Well, I used to be homeless, dude, making like nothing a year, living like real cheap and crazy. But
That's what I'm saying. When people that have had nothing and been able to live off nothing, that's a crazy statement. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not afraid to have little because you're content.
yeah, I remember too. Like before I became like a homeless traveler, like my biggest fear was being homeless. Like was running out of money because I got out of the military and then I wasn't making a lot of money and I just had a kid and me and my wife got divorced and we weren't living together anymore and I was drinking a lot and I just remember I was so afraid to be homeless. And then when I became homeless, it's like after I became good at it I I was like homeless by choice after a while. And I know that sounds crazy, dude, but now that
No, it doesn't at all. It
yeah,
actually sounds free as fuck, bro.
I did a lot
But
of
go ahead.
traveling, dude. I traveled a lot. I stayed with some random people, but
Have you ever hopped on trains or anything?
yeah. Hmm.
Tell me about it, bro. That shit's super dope. Don't
Um,
smoke. I don't like what cigarettes because I don't drink. I don't smoke. But dude, I definitely smoke hella trees. Not hella trees, but yeah, I probably smoke more than the average bear. You know,
don't take meds.
good. You know what, dude? If I had my computer on right now, I would give you a round of applause. I would give you the round of applause button that I have on my StreamYard. I would all clap for you. If there was a way for me to send a trophy to you through the thing, I'd be proud of you. But
Dude,
but at the end of the day, though, I'm not making fun of you because I don't smoke, drink, or anything. I do take medicine, but it doesn't matter if people take medicine. People need medicine. They need medicine.
yeah, a lot of people feel better with medicine, but I think that the more natural you can be, the better. Like you don't want to take a lot of stuff to damage your livers and stuff. But
Yeah,
I have a friend who's like crazy, dude, and I know that I would love for him to be fucking injected with the strongest like schizophrenia medicine you can give somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like control his mind because he's so crazy. Like the kind of pills that make you like calm and weird that you would never want to give to people. You know what I'm saying? Give to this guy. Like I have a friend who's so crazy. I really feel like he needs to be medicated like that. You know?
yeah, yeah. No, I do not eat McDonald's. I haven't had it in years.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's healthy for sure.
I haven't had fast food in years, dude. Straight up. No lie. I actually had for the first time in 2 years, I had Wendy's breakfast the other day when I had my doctor's appointment for my finger. My mom and I grabbed a couple sausage biscuits. But other than that, I haven't had Wendy's in 2 years. Oh, does Humboldt eat McDonald's? Well, do you smoke herb, Humble? Probably said smoke herb. Danny said I eat fucking McDonald's. I
I eat
don't.
McDonald's too, Danny. Don't worry. My daughter, I just bought her McDonald's tonight.
I'm not all originated through the industry. No. Well, you are special. No McDonald's. Have you ever gotten laid before?
Hey. Hey.
No, no. You ever had? Hey, have you ever had a threesome? Huh? So tell us about this train story, anyways.
Well, it wasn't really a train, but it was a threesome. So, wait, which one are you talking about? You mean when I hopped on
Ah,
a train?
yeah, that was good, bro. That was a good one. Yeah, I want to hear about. I mean, either one. They both are interesting. Like you, I could hear you. I could hear you railing two chicks or two chicks railing whatever, or I could hear about you. I'd rather hear about you riding on a train across the country or something. That'd be
Okay.
dope.
So, one time I took a train. I was in Colorado. I took a train
That's cool.
from.
Real fast, real fast. That's cool, man. Same woman since. Good for you, man. He's not lying. His Gil is a free man. He just got off papers. He's a free man.
Wow, I'm divorced too. I remember when I first got divorced, how good it felt. So.
But go ahead, yeah. But I'm everybody. If I could give the round of applause again, I would give it for Gil. He finally is a free man. But anyways, go ahead. I want to hear this story because I really like. I think that's weird. I think that shit's cool, and I wish I had the balls or the time to do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I used to like, I don't know, be like tougher. I don't know how to say that, like without tooting my own horn. So one day I was in this park and there were all these like kids there that like thought they were like in a gang and they were like, "You guys like can't be in our park or whatever." And I was like, "Fuck you! I'll fight all of you guys right now. Like, let's go." I was like, "You don't know me. I'm crazy." And they like backed off and they didn't want any. Do you know what I'm saying? And they didn't know if I had a knife or something, so they backed off. But I was just very comfortable and homeless, and I fell asleep in that park. And I woke up and they jumped me when I was sleeping. Okay, and I didn't even, like, get my shoes or anything, I just, like, had to run away, like, they were hitting me with, like, chains and stuff, and it was like, I just had to leave, like, immediately, but I ran, and there was a train, and I hopped on this train all bloodied up, and it was in Denver that happened, and I rode it to, like, Colorado Springs, I think?
So from Denver to Colorado Springs?
Yeah, I think it was Colorado Springs, it was, like, pretty
And, like,
close to
did you have,
Colorado
like, a
Springs.
comfortable, like, box car to sit in or anything?
No. I didn't. I didn't sit in a boxcar. I sat, like, in between the railings.
You fucking moron, why would you were ballsy.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
dude.
didn't,
But,
like,
I mean,
get inside of a box?
no, there wasn't that kinda train. It was, like, they were all sealed up like, metal canisters, you know?
So were you nervous, or did you, like, sit up on the thing and you just could see the bottom? You could just see the ground?
I could see the ground.
Yeah. Did you, like, have beers and shit?
No, I didn't even have shoes on because these people had just jumped me.
Oh my gosh, and it took you, like, that far? Dude, you definitely have no problem. Cause I feel like you run to work, "Okay, Forrest, we got a Forrest Gump in the fucking house. This dude don't drink, don't smoke, doesn't whack off, he fucking runs to work. We got a fucking original Forrest in the house, duh. Hell yeah. You got any advice for me, man? Like, something about chocolate or something?" But, yeah, so
And
when
you
you
know why
got
I
to
got off
Den
that
when
train?
you got to Denver, though, what how'd you get off? Cause yeah, that's where I was dude, that's funny.
I
Uh,
I
so
when I had been on the train a long time, and I didn't know where it was going or anything because I just hopped on it, like, in a train yard in Denver. So, I climbed on top of it, and right then another train was passing us. And I guarantee you that conductor saw me on top of the train and radioed the dude because all of a sudden my train stopped. So I was like, they spotted me, they found me, and they're not really nice to people who do that. So I got off the train in the middle of nowhere and I had to walk barefoot through like these prickly fields. Then I had to like go through a swamp into like a camp yard. It was crazy, dude. I had some crazy adventures when I was homeless.
what was, like, when you were homeless, what was the scariest city, or you've been around, what was the scariest city that you've been in? And what was the easiest, coolest one to live in?
All right. To be homeless, like if you're homeless and you want to do drugs and like maybe even have sex with other decent looking homeless people, the best place to live is probably Phoenix. And I'll tell you why. Because anywhere else during the winter, it's very hard to be homeless. In Phoenix, you can be homeless there in the winter. It's not that bad, you know?
Okay, so is that where, like, where Two Guns is? Remember the Two Guns, Arizona? Or you're talking Phoenix in particular.
Mm,
Is that why their air quality's so shitty? They always remember it's always a red there. So I get it. Phoenix would be a good one. I figured Portland would be a good one. Probably not anymore. But if I ever wanted to be homeless, I would probably go to like Portland or something like that. Because like
I like living in Colorado. It was nice too. When I was homeless in Colorado, I had a good time, but
everything's really expensive there. Also, At least what I from what I understand.
Dude,
Wait,
Gil
wait.
just said
Don't we have somebody in the house? Or no, that's Polly. Polly lives in Colorado. Is it expensive there, Polly? And yeah, I only drink like Coca-Cola Classic, and I stopped really drinking it. I like it with like steak dinners and shit. Like, who wants to drink water with like a steak fucking dinner? I haven't eaten meat um for Lent, and it's more for me was like, I grew up Catholic. During Lent, we don't eat meat on Fridays. Sometimes don't do it. Like some years I gave up ice cream. I gave up just stuff I like, but I kind of got away from those like rituals. But after all the stuff that I've learned, I decided that I'm gonna do the sacrifice because it's something that it's like giving back, you know what I'm saying? And so I just don't eat it on Fridays, is what I'm trying to say. So, and today's the last Friday, and next week it's all. Yeah, who wants? Danny said, "I drink water with my steak." You see, dude, you're something else. Danny drinks water with dude. As long as I've known Danny, he has a water bottle on him. I'm telling you, for the last 30 years, Danny's had a water bottle. You know, but yeah, but I do like to have like a Coca Cola in a can. I do. Um, but as far as like when I drink my coffee, I don't put sugar in it. I put a little milk. I don't like that tweaky feeling. My mom gets like this really good raw fucking sugar that doesn't do that to you, and her coffee tastes amazing though. Some sugar isn't that bad for you. Everybody acts like sugar's that fucking bad. No, some sugar is not that fucking bad for you. It's not great for you, but it's not like it's the high fructose syrup, that type of sugar that you want to worry about.
That's the kind of stuff you do want to avoid. Yeah, high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, you
supposedly.
want to avoid the fake sugar, like the raw cane sugar. That's not like so bad to have every so often. The less numb one is, the stronger you are. What did he say? Bone and brain problems with Coke. What is that? I don't know what you're saying there, bro. What about brain problems with drinking Coca-Cola? I'm sure there's something fucked up with it, but I like it. I don't give a fuck. You only live once. That's all I do, though. I don't do no crazy. I eat very healthy, so that's one of my spoils.
You think you only live
Whatever.
once?
Yeah, I mean, I'm only living this life once. I'm only gonna be doing this what I'm doing right now once so yeah, but I mean, I'm sure we get a do-over, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna be sitting here doing a podcast smoking good weed, fucking high as fuck with a Coca-Cola Classic in the fucking fridge, actually in the freezer, so when you pull it out, it's ice cold. I don't give a damn what you say, Forrest. That sounds fire. I'm about to go put one in the freezer right now that you mentioned it. Now that I mentioned it, a fucking frozen Coca-Cola with a potato bake, cheesy potato bake and with bacon and cheese and sour cream, bro.
Mm.
I'll
He
put some
said, "No
steak.
one
Yeah.
lives over and over." Well, I'm a Buddhist, and let me tell you a story real fast before you say,
Wait, hold on, real fast, real fast. How do you know that, dude? You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Paulie.
No. Humble says you no one lives over and over.
He said, "No, we live over and over."
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad, brother. You're right. My bad, homie. I see I'm at night and when I try to read the chat, it gets blurry sometimes. So I sometimes might get mad at somebody. Everybody just if I read something wrong, don't get mad at me. Don't get frustrated with me. Just know that I'm high. I read it wrong and um I don't have you'll know if I'm actually mad or talking shit. I'm not that dude. I'm actually pretty chill back. Unless get under my thing. But energy doesn't die, it transmit. Yeah, I'm with you on that for sure. I can
Okay,
get
well,
down with the energy
what do you think
ball
about this?
of
I always
energy.
thought this was interesting. Our auras, our electromagnetic energy, our consciousness. Some people say is like that when you are looking for ghosts, they use electromagnetic frequency detectors. So like you could say a soul is made up of electromagnetic energy, and electromagnetic energy can be programmed. Okay, so it could carry data. Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe a personality in it. I don't know. But what's funny about that is if if you like, let's say you sent.
What's up, JD? How you doing, brother? Sorry to interrupt. He asked
No,
when
it's
we
okay.
were gonna fucking talk about this topic on mushrooms.
I think you can trip into some shit from past life if you set up for the next one. Dude, I did mushrooms one time. Never mind. I
Sorry,
forget
go
where I
with
was
your
going.
continue with your story, dude. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say hi to JD, and I'm like, I forget if I don't. I forget. So I just wanted to say it while it was my right there. You were telling a story. What do you remember what you were saying? Did I fuck you up?
Yeah, about energy. So your soul is made up of
Okay.
electromagnetic energy, right? But you know how they
Right?
say that your soul will burn in hell for eternity? Like if you go to
Yeah.
hell? Okay, picture
Yeah.
picture this. Gravity, okay, gravity will pick up and bring in
What's gravity?
electromagnetic, yeah,
What's
like
gravity?
like Earth, like the souls that people like who die here, they stay here, okay? But let's say your soul left here and went to the closest center of light, like go towards the light, like the sun. You could
Uh-huh.
literally be erased. Your soul could be erased through that intense heat. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just
Oh.
thought that's interesting that they say that your soul can burn in hell.
Oh. Like the lake of fire?
Yeah.
That's a theory, but no, I don't know.
It's just a
I
theory.
heard there's theories, I think Breezy said hell is described isn't like really like everybody pictures hell as being like, like this place of fire and everybody's burning and stuff. And really it's a place of time and darkness and disparage. It's not really like at least from what it says biblically. The whole like fire thing, I don't know where that came from. Um The Earth just sucks. There's no such thing as gravity. Yeah, that's what I was. That's why I said what's gravity, bro? I don't even believe in gravity. That's why I said I need the definite. I need gravity first. What the fuck is gravity? We are electrical. Absolutely. We're made of water too.
And magnetic, yeah. You know what's funny is like we are magnetic and the earth has an electromagnetic shield. And if you look at the aurora borealis, like all those colors and stuff that are being expelled through the northern lights, that's all stuff that like electromagnetics that the sun sends to earth through like solar flares and stuff like that that gets filtered out through the poles. That's all energy, and that's the same kind of electromagnetic energy that like humans expel and stuff like that. That it's like I don't know, like
What
microwaves,
pull?
gamma
What
waves.
pulls? What pulls you? Is it not just that we're heavier than the air, so we fall? Like,
You don't fall, you're pulled.
yeah, what pulled you?
Colors are frequency. Yeah, I don't. We can. I mean, I have like a lot of weird theories on like colors and frequencies. Like, I think like that different colors, like you know how people give off auras, they say, and you can see that. Like, I think like that's
Yeah,
similar to the.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's similar to the energy in the aurora borealis and stuff like that. Like aurora, obviously aura. But I'm just saying it's interesting. But it's all like electromagnetics. It's all energy. We are energetic beings, and we are made up of frequencies and electrons and all that stuff. Colors
Last
have
time
numbers.
I ate mushrooms, I was at this bar and I hated it. At first it was fun, and then it got dark, and I started seeing the colors coming off of everybody, like their auras, and like most of them were dark, bro. Like
Yeah,
I
'cause-
was in the hood, bro, and like didn't want to be there, and I was just fucking geeked on mushrooms. Like that all just hit me, my boy. Like everybody looked like a I don't know, man. I was like I gotta get the fuck up out of here, bro. I fucking did not like it. There was only 1, 2 people. There was this couple. I like everything was so intense, like the frequencies were so intense from the color and the just the vibration from the people. I could literally see a couple talking to each other sitting at the bar and they gave each other a hug and kiss. And I actually almost brought a tear to my eye. No homo shit. Like, it was the only that's where it was, like, got me all emotional, feeling weird. You know what I'm saying? I ended up having to go sit outside. You guys will laugh. I sat outside and I'm sitting there listening to Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here or some one of and I'm sitting there with my headphones on and uh or not my headphones, but with the phone by my ear. And all of a sudden this homeless dude walks up to me like this dude's got like no teeth and like, "Yeah, man, you got a fucking cigarette, dude," and just snapped me out of my meditation, bro, and it just put me in the right feel, bro. I wanted to fuck almost, but yeah, dude, it was wish you were beer. No, wish you were here. I wasn't drinking. I was just at the bar watching people drink, tripping my balls off like I shouldn't have been there. I was the only one of the only white dudes there. It was awkward feeling, man.
you were the only white dude there. What were the rest of them Chinese?
Yeah, the only other white person there was my dude's wife that I was with, but he was probably the biggest dude there. So, I mean, give or take.
Yeah, dude. I took shrooms one time. The last time I took shrooms, I think I was in Colorado. No, maybe I took them since then, but I don't know. I had a
My
lot of bad trips on shrooms.
estrogen.
It
You've
got
had
you
bad
all emotional
trips?
because your estrogen went up.
Yeah, I was on my actually I was cramping that day earlier, so I knew it was that time coming, so that could have been the problem. Um, I tend to get a little emotional around those times, but but um, yeah, the estrogen. Yeah, fuck that shroom. Yeah, shroom. I drank and drove while on shrooms. It was awesome. I've done it all, dude. I've done some fucked up shit. Yeah, rolling my balls off. I think I was with Danny driving down fucking 18 going to Akron down the wrong fucking side of the highway and shit. We've done some fucked up shit. But if I was humble and Christian, I would just run everywhere I go. And I wouldn't be on anything. I'd just run. They call me Forrest. I went to a gas station to get more beer at like 11 with some sunglasses on, straight up laughing. If the cops see me, I was done. Yeah, we've all been there. I hear you, Gil. We've all been there. Danny, Danny said true story. It's very true. And like what Gil just said, I think me and Danny have been in that, and Ryan, anybody that's watching, we've all that comment all hits home too well. I'm sure even fucking Spark understands that one.
Dude, I already thought up something that I don't want to tell. I've done stupid shit, but I'm not proud of it.
We've all done stupid shit, but that's the part of life. That's life, and like, but if you learn from the stupid shit is where you know where you end up, I think, is the real deal.
Yeah,
Everybody has a different journey, but I think if you better you and you want to keep bettering, I think at the end of the day, it doesn't, but if you're a piece of shit and you know it, and just continue to be a piece of shit, I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know. I'm
sometimes
not
I,
God, so
sometimes I think I'm a piece of shit. Do you ever think like that? Do you ever think, man, what the hell am I doing with my life?
oh yeah, for sure. And Gil, you're only 28, but dog, and you are only 28, and you're young.
Oh, I thought
But
that
my
said
brother,
24.
do you realize how fast it goes? 28 to like 35 is like this. You know what I'm saying? And then 28 to 35 to like 37 is like a little slower, and then all of a sudden it's like, telling you, bro, time starts to fly real fast. So you gotta enjoy them fucking times. I wish I was 28 again. Kinda, kinda. Fast, right, Ryan? 1 second you're fucking like, dude, literally, like 1 second you know, it's like, it's just crazy how fast time goes. I mean, I to tell you how fast time goes, I've lived in Columbus now, guys. I moved out here in like '04 or '05. So like 20 years, dude. Do you know how fucking doesn't it doesn't seem like, it's been a long, I mean, yeah, I've been back to Cleveland and moved back here and there, but it's been 20 fucking years, dude. So life, the older you get, the faster and faster it goes. So yeah, man, enjoy that 28-year-old spunk you got popping, dude. Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy that 28-year-old spunk.
You need to talk to Humbled and get some advice on how to harness that energy. No way you've been around. Been around where, homie?
Dude, I've
Friends just
been everywhere.
start dropping like fly. I mean, literally, they've been dropping. Ryan, we've had more friends drop since like 2020 between our group than I don't think anybody. I don't know anybody that's had
Yeah,
worse
dude. Me and
a
Tim
worse
lost a friend
luck.
together just since we've known each other.
Yeah, shit. My homeboy just got murdered like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, week and a half ago. Got shot right down the street from me. Um, been around what, humble? When you say some shit like that in full, nah, don't say that. You got it, Mr. Perfect? You got it? Cause you better if you're in this chat. If you don't got that, then you're gonna spread it all to all of us. Yeah, you are. We're going fucking crazy in this bitch. You need to be like a hype guy at a fucking basketball game and make everybody just go crazy. You're like the next Hitler. You could fucking round up you can round everybody up, bro. Go crazy in this motherfucker. Yeah. Let's get it poppin'. You live off the grid. That's
I
cool.
I lived off the grid, dude. It's hard to live off the grid. Like the fact that you're chatting to us right now makes me think you're not living off the grid.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. I'm like,
I'm
that's
just
cool.
kidding. I'm sure
So
you can have a
do
cell
you
phone and
have?
live off the
Huh,
grid.
yeah, you can. Do you? Well, no, you can't. Really, there's no such thing as living off the grid. That's
I
a
mean, you could be
fallacy.
on Wi-Fi like at a coffee shop, but we don't know. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
you can go into the middle of fucking Utah Moab desert and there's 5G. There's no such thing as living off the fucking grid. That lost its way like fucking how long ago? Would you say that was racist? Oh, the Fourth Reich? No, that's a funny joke. It was just a joke. You know, like let's get everybody motivated. Those dudes had some energy. You know, you have three generators, so if shit hit the fan, you'd be the first fucking target. Like if I, if you were in my town and I fucking didn't have nothing, I would go to you first and take your shit. I would take your purifier and your generators. Like they'd be so loud, I'd hear them. They'd be like, "Rah, rah, rah," and I would just pull up and fucking take it. Unless you got like booby traps and shit, I'll just take it. That's what's gonna happen though. That's what people don't understand. What's gonna happen is all the people that live off now, if you literally live off the grid where people can't find you, then obviously not. But if you live like even in the country, right? And you do and it were like to be like a total blackout, people from the city are gonna come. If you've got, you know, like he said, generators and shit, bro. People always the strong survive. I hate to say it, but the meanest and the strongest survive always. Do you know what I'm saying? So someone's gonna come take your shit. I really wouldn't take your shit. I was just joking, but that's what people think though. Humble. Me personally, I wouldn't do that, but like there's people out there that would. I thought about the other day if shit this were hit the fan, I'm totally down to eat. Dude, stop it. Right? That's what I'm saying. I'll take stuff and eat you. You're insane. I don't know if I want you to come on after this. This dude's in rare form. I have 512 gauge and rounds up the ass and live 22 miles from everywhere. Okay. Sound like you're in a good position, man. I like your situation, brother. I'm not hating. Sounds like you're prepped. Sounds like you're doing the right things. You're living healthy. I'm just fucking with you. I respect that. I ain't hating. It's pretty cool. Been with your wife for 16 years. That's respectable. Or since she was 16. Wait, how old are you? You were with her since she was 16. What do you like? How much older are you? Why don't you come by? What are you talking about, bro? You just came by, bro. What you mean? That would be cool. You're 46. That's cool. That makes sense, man. We're all about, dude. That's cool. That's cool that you do that. Do you have animals? Like, do you have like whatever goats and shit? 30 years married. Oh, that's even manlier. All right, bro. This dude's not a fucking. You're a straight up dude. I like you, man. I like you. You can be a little. You can be a little. I don't know what the word is. Maybe I'm just high. Maybe you're really cool. And I'm really being a dick.
Yeah. Why would you steal his water filters, bro? That's pretty dick to just come out of
No,
shower.
no, I didn't. I didn't mean like I would. I was saying if I were like one of those people, I would come after that because that's what they would do.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Three
ready. Yeah.
Australian shepherds. Are you from Australia? Where do you or what part of what country or what state do you live in? My bad. How many humans? Shit. Gill's ready to munch. Um, but yeah, man. So what other shit? So then you is that the only time you rode a train? Like where you weren't scared you were gonna fall off?
What? No, not really. I mean, I rode trains like a little bit, a few times after that. Not very far though, because trains. It's hard to get on a train that like really will go a long distance. You know what I'm saying? It's like most of them start in train yards and don't stop. You know, so it's like you'd have to hop onto a moving train, which isn't that hard. You can do it, but it is dangerous. You know, so that was like probably the longest I ever rode a train. But two pit bulls, yeah. But what was I gonna say? I don't know. I mean, I got
Keep
homeless stories
talking,
for
man.
days. You know what I'm saying? But I can talk about
I
that
was
for.
thinking, hey Spark, tell me a story. Story time with Spark. I want a good story. Tell me something. Tell me something. Tell me
I just went in my room
um
to grab my sword, and my wife was like, "Why are you talking about your threesomes?" And I was like, "What?"
okay, so then tell me something she already knows maybe about like I don't want to say about going to Afghanistan because that's so personal. Unless you have any that you don't mind sharing. But I want to hear more about your life on the road. Like where was the best place? You, oh, you said Phoenix. So where's the worst place that you have experienced yourself?
Houston. Probably Texas is the shittiest place I've ever been. Especially close to the border, like Eagle Pass and all those places they're talking about in the news right now. I've been down there to El Paso and stuff. I stayed at a homeless shelter in El Paso. Okay, like talk about like illegals and stuff. I was like down in the gutter with like these people, and it's dangerous and it's not a good town. It's very rough.
Gil said his heart is in Houston, but he went to jail there, bro. He fucking he there's a different he's got a different outlook on Houston.
Oh yeah, dude. I got drunk as
If
hell one day, and I was on the train platforms in Houston, and I'm walking, and the
oh
train's coming.
shit, hold on. It's Reppy, dude. You finally found me, man. Fuck yeah. What up,
My
Reppy?
God, dude, Reppy.
What the fuck, dude? Reppy's in the house, man. Haven't fucking talked to you in a grip, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. But go ahead, man. Sorry.
What was I gonna say? Oh, you know what? I told this story one time when I was in therapy, and my therapist told me that I was glamorizing my assault of these police officers. Okay, so I want to give a disclaimer before I tell this story that I'm not proud of what happened. This is just what happened. Okay? But and I do feel bad for the police, you know, but honestly, I'm a veteran. I have PTSD, and this guy came up behind me and just grabbed my hands. Okay, when I was on this train platform, so he grabbed my hands like behind me, and I took my head and I went back like that, and I headbutted him because I didn't know who it was. And when I turned around, it was a cop, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. And then this cop pulls out his gun. Actually, I think it was like a taser gun, you know? And I saw that and I was like, not today, motherfucker. And I slapped it out of his hand.
Oh shit.
And it went
The
sliding
fucking
across the train platform, dude. And then his
did you get
partner ran
away?
up. And then his partner ran up and I was like, hey, I was like, whoa, whoa, everybody calm down. I was like, I don't want no beef. I don't want no trouble. And his partner arrested me.
Oh, you end up still getting arrested. You didn't run?
I didn't run, dude. I didn't run. Like I'm just saying, like it came like second nature to headbutt him and then to slap that out of his hand. Like that was like
Right.
reflexes to me.
It's pretty badass, dude.
No,
And Paulie said the best place he went, and I feel like New Mexico's a shithole, but this is pretty nice story though. Went to Albuquerque and they were like pulled over or broke down changing their water pump or some shit, and somebody brought them turkey dinners. That's a nice gesture. If they bring you turkey dinners, that's a nice place. Even though it's probably not the best place in the country, that's still pretty cool. And believe it or not, the poorest places usually, or like poor people usually are way cooler. You're not gonna see some rich people go bring you a turkey dinner while you're on the side of the road. Someone that
Oh, you're so
probably,
true. That's so true.
you know what I'm saying? What about that? How did people treat you?
When I was homeless,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, like some people want to take advantage of you. Like a lot of people propositioned me for sex, mostly men. But then the people who were nice to you, like you get to see a lot of good people. Like that nice Asian lady I was telling you about.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the Asian. Yeah. So you tell everybody the story, dude. It's okay. Or no, don't. Never mind. Never mind. No, don't. Never mind. I forgot. Ambrose, you're talking about a female, right? What did he say? I don't know. I'm getting lost in the chat. It's all right. Y'all just have fun.
Yeah, dude.
Just make sure no.
And then
Anyways,
this is what really sucks is like years later. So I got in trouble this when I got in trouble that first time I was like 25, I don't know, maybe like 25 or something. But then years later when I was like 31, so like or 5 years ago, I got drunk one time, the last time I ever got drunk in my whole life. After that I got sober and I woke up in jail with an assault against a police officer charge again.
damn.
Yeah, dude. And this time, if it wasn't for the VA, I was looking at time in prison. So the VA stepped in and they were like, "Look, we'll send him to a facility to get sober." And then I did, and I completed probation. So, but man, my life's been crazy, you know. Like, and you know what's funny is I'll tell people this, and like I think I told Gil before, and you know, but I actually have schizophrenia. So, a lot of people with mental health disorders, especially severe ones like with schizophrenia, they suffer with incarcerations, like being put in jail and stuff, and homelessness. So I really was an atypical inroad for a schizophrenic.
Yeah. Yeah, why? What's wrong with that, bro? I don't really. I'm not about going. I don't know where the Black Hills are at. Where's that at, bro? What state? Did you already say and I missed it? But yeah.
my schizophrenia My schizophrenia is very interesting too. Like I won't get too into it, but I went to the VA and I told them like a bunch of stuff that was happening with me and all this stuff and conspiracy theories I had. And first they said I had PTSD, but then I told them about some things that I've seen, things that like have happened to me, and they were like, "Well, those are delusions and those are hallucinations that you saw." And I was like, "Okay." But anyways, I'm service connected, like from the VA. Like I get a check every month. That's why I don't work. But it used to be for like PTSD and something else, but now it's for schizophrenia. And usually you can't get a check for schizophrenia unless you are in the military and they have to discharge you because you have schizophrenia. Then they will service connect you. But for me, they service connected me afterwards, which is like very unheard of. So I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I've always been very honest and I just like told them what was going on, you know? But they told me that, you know, some of the things that I experienced, like one time I was in the desert and I told you I saw those people. Remember? They
Yeah.
told me that that's just like hallucinations. That's just crazy. That's not possible, you know?
JD said, "What did you see, Spark?"
um, I saw like one time it's hard to explain. Like I would see things that like look like they were like projections like of pictures and they would like be like trying to like steer me to like for example one time I saw the Navy SEAL symbol and it was like saying like something like the Navy SEALs something I don't know and then I was just COVID
Don't
hallucinations.
don't say those words, but you can answer the questions.
Oh, sorry. um
You're good.
I don't know, a lot of I heard a story one time from somebody who was a schizophrenic, and basically, what they said was that the audio hallucinations that they would like try to like steer them, and they were very accurate and stuff like that. So I could accept that I had schizophrenia because a lot of the hallucinations that I had would be like very accurate. Like for example, one time I got a hallucination that like showed me like lottery numbers, and then I picked those lottery numbers because it was like telling me like it was like testing out like to see if I could like receive like the signal, and then I got those lottery numbers and it won, and I was able to convince somebody else that I was like seeing something like lucky, but
Did the army or did the I'm sorry, did the Navy did they make you take any?
yeah, look, dude, when I went through SEAL training, when I was going through buds, they gave me like a weird kind of medicine that was like meant to like get all the sickness out of your body, but it made me sick ever since. Like I feel like I developed asthma after they gave that to me. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. And then one time when I was in Afghanistan, I saw a UFO. Like you know how people see those like three triangle things, like the Phoenix Lights.
Right.
I saw that when I was in Afghanistan, I saw stuff like that. So just like some things like that, but the things that happened afterwards, like the weirder things, is just like I heard like other people have similar stories to, like what I was saying, like, and like so I don't know, I'm on medicine now and like that stuff doesn't happen to me anymore, So I don't know, maybe it was just schizophrenia, but I just feel like the Navy has a history, like with the Philadelphia experiment and stuff like that, of experimenting on soldiers. And like, I'm sure there's nothing they'd love more than to be able to steer people and get people to do things that they don't want them to do. And I just feel like that happened to me. And when I
You
told
think
people at
that
the
happened?
VA that, yeah, when I told people at the VA all this stuff, like, and I told them that a long time ago, they just
They
immediately
called you
service connected me.
schizophrenic.
No, they paid.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? They were like, "Well, here, let's pay you." And what's funny is I was part of the Phoenix VA scandal in 2013. Like I was that's just like veterans that didn't get the care they needed. But somebody came to my door and they were like, "We're going to make sure that you get the benefits you deserve because you were part of the scandal." And I was like, "Well, oh, all right."
that's not a UFO. That's military tech. I can dig that. I can
I
dig
don't know.
that theory there. That's what I feel, brother. I'm with you. But everybody has their own opinion, but I personally think it's just the military. Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean he got the money, but
Yeah, but well, this
with
is another thing that really gets me is like if the military is really the reason why I have schizophrenia, like that whatever is wrong with me was wrong with me, that made me homeless and incarcerated and stuff. I used to be a very smart person. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in honors
That-
classes when I was in high school. I think that if I would have never joined the military, I would be better off, than now just living on a disability check. I really think that I should have gone to college or something. But, I'm not trying
yeah,
to talk
I
bad about the
wouldn't let,
military. I'm just saying it disabled me.
just because you've seen things doesn't mean you're schizophrenic. Now, if there's other things we don't know about, then But yeah, I agree with JD. You don't have to label yourself in a bad way because of what you went. Like, you know what the truth is. They're making you label yourself like that to go along with the narrative. But the truth is the truth, and you know what the truth is.
I feel like what the
So
military does is it trauma bonds you to people and then it slowly takes them away from you.
they prepare you to go with the bad people. Yeah, they try, but I think there's a lot of honorable people. You know what I'm
A lot of
saying?
people who join the
I
military
truly do believe there's honorable people.
a lot of people who join the military were trying to do the right thing. They like want to be heroes, they want to like serve their country, but then our country's messed up, you know, and it has a bad agenda and it just manipulates you and takes advantage of you. And no offense, but some things like some things that never mind, I won't get into it, but some schizophrenic episodes I had like were very, very realistic. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just very hard for me. If you had schizophrenia like I did, you would be like, I don't even want to go backwards. I just want to move
Is
forward.
there, if you had to, and I don't want to make you think about it, but if you were to be like, dude, this, because like you said, you weren't like this prior, right?
No.
Okay, so if you were to say, what event, other than the one you just talked about, was there a specific
Event that made me
something
schizophrenic?
that could have, yeah, that you feel like what
Yeah,
made
I
you
know
do
what
it, or
did it.
what did they? Okay,
I think this is
can you
what
talk about it, or do you choose not to?
yeah. Yeah, I think this no, it wasn't like they abducted me or something like that. I think what happened was when I was in Afghanistan, I had a lot of close calls. I was almost killed a few times. And eventually, like at night, when I would be sleeping at these forward observation bases, they're called FOBs, forward observation bases. Well, like you'd hear sirens or like gunfire or like mortars at night, and I couldn't sleep, and I just couldn't sleep. And eventually, I got this mindset where I was like, you know what? If I die, I die. It is what it is. I'm like, it's fine, you know? And I really had to detach emotionally from myself and just be like, if I die, I die. And I detached from reality. And I don't think I ever was able to grab back on. Do you know what I'm saying? I like let go
Yeah,
from reality because most people, you shouldn't think like that. If I die, it's whatever. But it was like the only way I could sleep.
I mean that's unfortunately that's kind of what they train you to think, right? I mean that's the mentality of everybody around you almost. Am I right or am I wrong? Most people say that at least. Maybe they don't think it always, but I bet most of the men that you're around feel the same way.
Oh, yeah, I bet a lot of them too. I mean, I got like the all kinds of vaccines. I got the smallpox vaccine. I got the anthrax vaccine. Oh, sorry, I
Don't
can't
say
say
it.
that.
No. He's trolling you to get you to say shit, dog. Don't say it. Say V or Jibbity or whatever you want to say, but just go around it.
Yeah. Well, not the big one, but I got like these other off-brand ones that they offer you. You know what I'm saying? That were popular at the time. So, and
Any of the that word's like the worst word on the internet almost. I don't I learned my lesson. The Nazis came and got me. Go ahead, bro.
Isn't it funny that you can say that the Nazis came and got me, but you
Yeah,
can't?
you can say anything, but how dare you talk about the Jew, you know, fuckers. I just don't want to get my, Go ahead. So they've made you do all other ones. Did they give you any like ones that stand out? 'Cause I know people that got them and got cancer. That got ones that they shouldn't have got. And I know people that worked in like mines and other things that got it. So I know that they definitely don't care about, letting our people. Who's that? Yeah. Who's they? Jiminy made me gay. And the Dylan Mulvaney. Yeah, they don't monitor the chat. They don't give a shit about the chat, bro. It's about what you say,
Huh?
the algorithm, the computer. And then there's assholes in the
What?
chat. Now, and I'm not saying that's happening right now, but there's people that just try to like get you. So you got to just be smarter. You just got to be smart.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have learned my lesson about that one, but
No, no, no. I was asked in the chat question.
yeah,
So
it
yeah,
cracks me
how
up.
they know I just needed a little Sheldon, young Sheldon. When I was in the military, I had to launch a nuclear at the age of 17. You weren't in the military. I already asked you. Or was that Floppy that wasn't in the military and that was you that was? No, you were the one that was, Polly. I'm sorry if which one? Polly, are you I get confused sometimes. Polly, were you the one that was in the military? Okay. Yeah, Polly's or Floppy was the one that wasn't. You, you were in the Air Force. Dope.
Yeah, you don't remember Paulie
Okay.
talking about that?
Yeah, I do, but we have a multitude of veterans that watch, and sometimes because I get people mixed up a little bit. I just did a dab, you guys. Literally, I just did a dab. Retired sergeant. Damn, Polly. No
Is that an
doubt.
E5? Were you an E5? Then I was an E4. So I got out as an E4. But I got promoted really fast. Like within my first year in the Navy, I was an E4, which is pretty fast to be that rank. But then I stayed it my whole career until I got out.
Yeah, he was an E5. He said. Hmm. He was an E fizzy for the shizizzy. Hey, Gil, you're still in the chat, right? Is that what kind of dog is that?
This is a little knickknack.
I love asking every time, dude. Every time I love asking. What's
Yeah.
his full name?
His name is Boomer.
Boomer, knick-knack.
He's a knickknack. He's a little patty whack.
Gil, I haven't forgot about you, homie. We're having a good conversation, and I hope you're still down and ready to have a conversation yourself.
You know what
Um,
though?
what?
Sometimes I think about my life and my homelessness and stuff like that, and I think, the real hero is my wife, who worked in retail. She worked at Walmart for 16 years as a manager. I'm like, getting up every day, going to work, making that bullshit pay, and raising kids. I was like, I kind of like chose to shun society for many
For
years,
sure.
you know?
Yeah, dude. I haven't forgot about you, homie. I just literally, um, when you got a good flow going, a good conversation, I like what he's spitting, and I want to get, and I will have the same thing, but
Oh, is Gil coming on?
he's gonna come on after you because I know you usually don't like to stay on that long, but you're flowing tonight, dude. So I want you to flow
Oh,
because you're
thanks,
having
dude.
a good night. This is a good night for you, so I want you to just keep flowing, bro. Like you've had some good stories. You've had the chat going. People are sticking around to hear what you have to say. So I would, yeah, I was just like, people are interested, man. And I know the same will happen with Gil. So it'll be a good switch up. And I wanted to mention to everybody yesterday, it was really cool, is that yeah, for sure, Gil, for sure. And
Thank
it's
you, Gil.
what's really cool though is like you're 28, right? Sparks 35. I'm 41, about to be. And then Breezy's 45, 46. So we're all different generations. What's up, Norm? So we got a whole lot of generations in this bitch. And I know Paulie obviously is probably more up, I would say, in mine or Breezy's era. And I think Floppy also is in our era. Um, I think JD is also in my era. If I were to guess, I don't know any, but if I were to guess, you know, yeah, there's Floppy. What's up, dog? I was just talking about you, man. Yeah, everybody's saying you got some good stories, dog. Like literally, like 7 people just said it in a row. So,
Oh, yeah, thanks, dude. I've got,
so
if I
that
was
means
more
tell
comfortable,
another fucking story, dude. Tell us a story.
stuff I'm bricked up right now. Oh, God. What's that mean?
What does that mean,
Yeah,
dude?
I just
Dude.
cringed. I was like, I hope that's just not what I think it means. Uh,
Hey Norm, I'm gonna warn you to be cool, bro. You don't got the wrench, and listen, bro. I've got a pit bull. I legit have a pit bull, bro. I'm just letting you know. And then I got a whole bunch of savages just chilling. So just be cool, my friend.
okay,
Just letting you know.
I'll tell one more story, and then I'll let Gil get on.
Oh shit, this better be a badass fucking story then. You're gonna go out with a bizang, my friend.
Yes. Okay. So let me think here. Um. Okay. God, I'm not. I can't think of what direction to go. now, I'm all psyched up. Like, oh, it better be a good
I
one.
was born in '82. Yeah, so you're a little bit older, probably. That's cool. Um, you and Breezy would have fun conversations about '80s talk. You probably like Breezy's '80s talk, don't you? Probably because you could probably like vibe with all that. But go ahead, man. Sorry, bro.
Okay.
You're thinking still. You could keep thinking, and I'll I'll entertain. But I feel like let me think of something. Let me think of something I could ask you that could lead to a story. All right. When you were, I'm sorry, but I'm infatuated with talking to veterans because it's a fear of mine and also like something I wouldn't do, so I respect it so much because I wouldn't do it. So when somebody's done something that I just wouldn't do, I think of them as like I don't know. They got something on me because I would never do that. So I respect that in a lot. So when I ask these things, it's because I still want to know. Like I personally wouldn't mind. Not that I want to see it, but I want. There's things that I want to see that I probably shouldn't. You dig?
Mm.
So my question to you though, what about what was the craziest story that when you're either in jail or in anywhere that anybody's told you?
Oh, really? The craziest story that someone told me? That's a
Yeah,
great
because
question, dude.
bro, I've been to a lot of crazy, been in a lot of crazy places and crazy things and heard a lot of crazy stories.
Okay,
So
this dude, this this guy was like the best cellie I ever had when I was in jail. He was really really cool dude, and he told me this story. His name was, oh god, what was his name? I can't remember, but do you remember I told that story about me fighting that big black dude in that cell in Houston, and then they switched me pods? Well,
yeah.
when they switched me, I found like the biggest white dude in there, and I was like, he was like the biggest dude in the pod, and I was like, we're gonna be friends. I was like, because I'm gonna be part of like a group of people now, and I'm choosing like to hang out with these people, you know. And he had like Nazi tattoos on him, and all this like witchcraft symbols and stuff like that. And he was missing all his teeth from doing meth, but he was big and muscular, and I think his name was Sneed or something. I can't remember, but he told me this story one time. He said he was in he was in his house and he'd been up on meth doing meth for days. And he said that pretty much he believed in witchcraft and magic and all my Illuminati stories I told him and stuff like that. He's like, I believe all that shit. He's like, let me tell you a story. And he's like, basically, he said he'd been up on meth at his house doing meth, and he was in his room, and all of a sudden he heard like screaming, and he went to his window, and there was an old lady, and she had a purse, and there was like a group of people like trying to grab her purse, and he was like, "What the hell?" And he said he went out in his front yard with his shotgun and like kicked open the front door and was like, like shot up in the air. But then when he looked around, there was nobody there. It was just empty.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that's not the end of the
And he
story,
was
though.
bragging about it,
That's
dude.
not the
And he was
that's not the
bragging
end of the
about
story. Yeah. So
it.
he said he's at his house and he's got some girls over one day, and he's just like doing meth. They've been up for days, these girls and him, right? And all of a sudden, there are these girls, and they're like start yelling. They're like, "You gotta help her! You gotta help her!" And he's like, "What?" And they're like, "You gotta help her! This lady outside!" So he says he grabs his gun and he kicks open the door again, and he goes out there, and there's nobody there. And the girls come out, and they're like, "What the hell?" And he's like, "Did you guys see an old lady with a purse being mugged?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's exactly what we saw." And he's like, "Oh my god."
Oh shit. Damn. So dude was out of his he was out of his gourd, bro.
Oh, dude, that story cracked me up so bad when I
That's
first.
what I'm saying. Being in those positions, you can just it's a Zeal Zong, Zealsoung. I don't know. Up
Yeah.
for
Did you
days.
see an old lady getting mugged? Jesus.
Too tracked out, up for days. Um, that's funny, dude. Yeah, people are nuts. I bet that was in probably Houston.
Oh,
Is
that
that in
was.
Houston? Yeah, that sounds like some Houston type shit. Like a Texan, like get his shotgun out, fucking busted in the air. You know, is it good? Is what good? The mic? I don't know. It's all right. I got a buddy who does a lot of tea. What's tea?
Is that like testosterone?
JD said he has two younger brothers in the service, one Sparks' age and one the same as him.
What's up, Chinchy?
Oh, probably was the same time as you. Chinchy in the house. He said 6 gummies. Nice, dog. It is about time I ate one. I ate a capsule beforehand, but it
Oh
was a
yeah.
hybrid. Oh yeah, I moved the gummies because Marley kept joining. I I kept giving Marley catnip, and he fucking puked.
Oh no.
No, he wanted to jump in my bags. I'm sorry, and I had to move all my fucking bags of shit that's by me. So
Well, I don't want to keep Gil waiting too long, dude. We've been on here for a while, and I was looking at the clock 10 minutes ago, and I told myself I'll stay on for 10 more minutes. So it's been 10 minutes since then, since we talked about
is
that. So
that so? You were thinking that before I brought it up?
no, but after you said that, I was like, I'll only stay on for
Well,
like
you
10, 15
you
more
stay
minutes.
on. Well, you might as well stay on for 9 minutes. Then make it
9
an even
more?
two. Yeah, make it an even two. You might as
Okay.
well. I'm weird about numbers, dude. I'm not. I feel like you can't just end it at a weird number. I don't know. I'm weird. I try to like do it weird. Like, I know Gil understands. He understands the fucking what's it called? The number weird obsession. I have a weird number obsession. I'm trying. I got over it, but I really used to see numbers like stupid crazy. I still see the triple ones, the triple twos, the threes, and all that crazy shit. But not crazy, but I still see that when I look at the clock. So I'm definitely synced up, but not as bad as I used to, though. You know, we have
This,
to end with 333.
this dog loves me. You know why I love this dog so much? Because it loves me a lot. I'm sure that's why you love Marley, because you can feel the love from the animal. But this dog, if I'm not inside, is just waiting at the door for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Marley. When I used to go on tour, and he would be home with my girl, she would text me, or I would call home. It would more be like call home because she could never get a hold of me, and I would call like whenever I could. And she'd be like, dude, I'm like, all I would care really is to hear Marley. I'd be like, hi, Mars. And I would talk to him over the phone, and he'd be like, meow, meow, meow. And he would just be yelling at me like pissed. Nah, he's about to come out now, dude. I just fucked up. He's gonna come yell at me now. But yeah, she would be like, he's just sitting at the door, staring at it, waiting for you. And I'd be sitting there tripping my balls off, and it's happened. I swear to God, I'm in New York City. I'm in Connecticut, and I was tripping, and I'm like, I gotta go home. I gotta go see my cat because I was gone for like 2 weeks. I went home like once or twice in that 2 weeks to re up and shit and go back. It was for like a split second. So Marley was like wigging out. My girl was so upset. Like, you're coming home to see your cat, but like, I've been begging you to come home for days. I'm like, yeah, dude, of course. Start with the double order of dude. I would love some crab ragoons. Don't do that to me. I'm not gonna read the rest. Gil, you better behave when I have you on, my friend. You can be wild, but I don't care what you say in the chat. Fuck. As long as nobody else is offended, I don't give a shit. Ryan knows he's got the hammer. I think Gil's not a dick. Got the purple left. What's the purple, Bubba? Rip 3 religion underwear is a week of buying them. What does that mean? But no, what's the purple? Is that what you're smoking? Smoking the perp?
My pen's doing pretty good. I do a blinker like every like half hour. I'm good.
Dog meat on a stick. Oh, yum.
What?
As we're
Who's
staring
talking
at
about
a
my dog?
dog. He fucking Gil's just talking crazy.
Oh no.
No, the undies left took L on 3 out of 4. What does that mean? In a week, no one can buy them. I don't know. Um, but yeah, man. What was I gonna say? Yeah, get ready, G. Like, but yeah, man. I fucking. It was a good one tonight, brother. What was I gonna say? Like, fucking appreciate you coming on as usual. You're fun to kick it with. Um,
Oh yeah, no doubt, dude.
everybody loves you. Everybody loves you, and
I feel like
you're a
I get
good
too
cat.
comfortable sometimes,
Well, that's the best time. That's the best part of it all.
and then I'm
You
like
know what I'm saying?
confessing to murders and where the bodies are and stuff. I'm like, yeah, and then we buried them in Silver Spring. What? What am I talking about?
Right. Well, I get to everybody that knows Gil's about to come on, so y'all don't got to dip. We got Gil gonna come on next, so um, you stick around.
I'm gonna
Sparks
watch
just
Skill for a little bit, dude. I got
so
energy, dude, because this is a sativa.
well. Um, fuck. Normally, you only want to go for like an hour. That was the only reason why I was like, bro. I was like, or else I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. Normally you don't go that long.
Oh, thanks, dude.
I was looking out for you. I know you don't like to go till like 1 in the morning and shit like that. You
I think
know?
you're right. You're really right. I think it's just I'm maybe getting more comfortable, and now I'm starting to recognize everyone in the chat. So it's like I don't think anyone popped. I think when people pop into the chat who I don't know, then like earlier we were talking and I saw like we had like 7 people and like only 3 people I knew were talking, and I was like, who's the other people watching us? And then I kind of got quiet.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's been wild. There's been a lot of new names and people popping in and out. I was thinking about that. It's like, man, you start to see all these new names and you're like, man, it's like troll, but there's not really. You can't really think that they're not really trolls. Some are, but they're just new people. So, it's hard to wrap your head around it, and we'll get used to it. But you did, and you were flowing today. That was why
Mhm.
you felt comfortable. That's why you stayed on so long because you felt the same flow we were all felt. And yeah, to everybody in the chat, if you enjoyed the show, give a thumbs up.
What's
There's 9 people.
Packy? Is
There's
that
3 thumbs up. There should be more. Definitely. And definitely sub if you haven't subbed. If you want to. Thumbs are uppers. But we got Gil about to come on, and Gil is my dog, and
yeah?
it'll
Before
be
Gil comes
fun
on,
too.
let me tell a story about Gil.
Go for it.
Gil is such a badass, such a tough dude. One time he got in a fight, broke his right hand, knocked the dude out with his left.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's a bad
he'll tell
dude.
you more about it when he gets on.
That's one bad motherfucker. That's one bad man. But
Okay,
yeah,
so he says, remember you can pick your
um,
friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
Eh, my friend, one of my best friends. One time we were all wasted, and I had like a booger in my nose, and he had a kid, and he's so used to it. He's like, "You got a booger," and he picked it out of my nose for me. We were wasted, but it was funny. Hmm. Is that a riddle? No, I think it's a word of advice. Is it a? I don't know.
I'm
Now
just
I'm
saying,
confused.
it is it is a saying. I heard it one time in mixed martial arts that if you break your right hand, you knock him out with your left. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's a saying, and it's just like a saying to like say somebody's like tough. You know what I'm saying? Like if he broke his right hand, he'd knock him out with his left. That's just what I was saying. Like Gil's a cool dude. Like he'd be like that, but it if you
Oh,
didn't
he's
get
so badass. He don't if you don't knock you out with his right, he's definitely gonna knock you out with his left. I got you. Is
yeah, so
that what you're saying? Something like that?
yeah, if he broke his right hand, he'd knock you out with his left.
That's badass. Who's gay?
I think I first heard that he is gay. Dude, is this okay. I'm
Yeah,
not mad about the comment, but I just want to know who he's
me
talking.
neither. Yeah, I don't care either. Who are you talking about, bro? Definitely projecting. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's edging right now.
And I'm sure he's what was the other
And
one?
it's okay though. I like him. It's okay. We're not gonna attack. We're
He's
not
probably
gonna
bricked
attack.
too.
He's bricked. He's not part of the brick squad. He's probably limp. Are you limp, bro? Because you're sitting around a bunch of heterosexuals right now and you feel
Okay.
fucking demasculated.
Well, my time is almost up, guys, so I won't end on a troll
Okay,
though.
this is where I end. Hey man, I love you, bro. You have a good one. I wish I would remember to hit the damn clip thing, man. Fuck. I'll remember next time. Oh, you're a girl. Sorry. He's not gay though. He's got a wife, and I'm not gay. It's just a smell good flower.
Yeah, dude.
Trust me. If you're really a chick,
And
I
even if
bet
I
you know.
was gay, like let's say I was gay, dude, you should still like us the same. My sexuality doesn't have anything to do with the show's content. You need to look deeper. I think that it's an atypical inroad to just say that you're gay and assume it's an insult. You know what I'm saying? If I was gay and you said you're gay, maybe I'd be like, "Oh, she's a fan. She likes that I'm gay." I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be mature. Let's take a step backwards and let's watch our coined phrases.
It's okay, Gil. Don't worry, brother. Don't. It's all right.
All right, Tim. Well, I
I'm
love you,
cool.
bro.
Love you too, dog. Man, you have a good night, brother. You be good. I'll talk to you tomorrow, brother. You be
All right.
good.
I'll tune in and watch Gil.
Tell cool. Tell your wife I said hello.
I will do. Later.
Cool, brother. Later, man. Everybody, that was the good old Spark. We didn't all attack you. We're just all a bunch of guys with testosterone. We're not trying to be mean. Now we got Gil ready to come on. Um, you know, we're not trying to attack you. We love you. It's all good. But you asked him if he was gay, so it's okay to ask, I guess. But you assumed somebody was gay. That's why everybody attacked you. And yeah, Gil, you have to come with your A game. Spark did today, man. You came ready to play. Proud of him. But I'm not worried. Whatever, dude. I love guys. I love Gil. I love fucking Spark. I love Chinchi. Does that make me gay? Thank you, brother. There shouldn't be 16-year-olds. Nah, there shouldn't. And I put that in the thing. Hello, Rayo Geese 4. Hope you're doing well. Love you too, brother man. Norm, love you, dog. I miss your avatar, but I'll never forget you because of your avatar, dog. He's stuck in there. What you mean he's stuck in here? Can you guys see me? Oh, there he is. Okay. We are about to have da 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 Mr. Gil Ambrose. What's
All right,
up,
I have to be good now. I have to
Gil?
be
Now
good
I
now.
said, yeah. Now you got to put on your not chat attitude. Now you're on the screen attitude.
I
So
think
everybody that doesn't know Gil, this is a good friend of mine. We do lots of work together. We've done lots of work together, and um, it's a friend, a brother, and a podcast brother, Gil Ambrose. That's my dog. What's up, dude?
yeah, what's going on, everybody? Gil Ambrose here of the Wacky Wisdom Network. My on-screen personality is much different than my chat personality, dude. There's just something about a keyboard. There's like something about a keyboard that just gets me going, man. I just start saying some savage stuff. I mean, I say savage stuff anyway. I was thinking about it. I'd maybe think about going cannibal. I wasn't lying about it. I would maybe. I mean, come on. What do you? If it really came down to that, I don't know.
Uh,
What
No,
would you do?
it is 2:22 where I'm at. So make this good. What?
If you just had to.
I can't read that. It's too blurry.
All right, someone
But
say
what?
something to Riff. Mr.
What's
Riff.
up, Rayolikis 4? That's a cool name.
Yeah, they're saying it's 12 o'clock where they're at, so please make this good. And there's some Z's there, so if you want me to like help you fall asleep, maybe you can count sheep. That's a good way to fall asleep. Although, like when I count sheep, I kind of just get mad because I'm like, oh, look at all these sheep. They don't even know
I
about the
don't
new
see.
world order that's coming
I
for
don't see Z's. I see
us.
like crying. Oh yeah, I do see the Z's now. See, I'm that blind. Whatever. It's all good. So damn, who won the Cavs game?
The Cavs did not win. I did not expect them to win. Uh, we did our best, man. We're missing dudes. Like we got to go play one of the best teams. We had to go to Minnesota and play one of the best teams. They're missing one of their main guys, but our guys went out there. They tried their best. I'm a homer. As long as the team puts in effort, I support it.
Fuck
Go
yeah.
Cavs, baby.
Well, I actually saved a bunch of stuff to bullshit with you about if I mean, if you didn't have anything off the top of your head that you wanted to say, I had
Oh,
some
I only
shit
had
on.
one thing. I saw
Yeah.
something that kind of freaked me out. We're closer to 2040 than 2006. Isn't that crazy to think about?
Oh my gosh, dude. That
When you
is
like
really
look at
scary.
it, when you look at that sentence, it is like freaky.
Yeah, that is. That's like what the fuck. Uh, um, um, I think. Hey, look, Ray, or whatever your name is, we get where you're going, and I'm just
Parental
warning you
advisory
this.
is advised. Explicit
I'm
content,
I'm just
as long as you
warning
say
you
that,
right
you're good.
now. I'm just warning you, like there's pit bulls and there's savages in this bitch. So just like if you start to act stupid, it won't last. It won't be good for you. So just be cool. You can say funny shit, but don't get wild weird. Don't get weird on us. All right, that's all I'm saying. Cool. All
So yeah,
right. So,
what was on
Eddie,
your mind, man?
you what?
What was on your mind?
Oh man, I had a few different things, dude. Like first off, I wanted to talk to you about this because it was like there was a fucking school. Hold on, there was a school. Well, I guess did you already hear the eel fucking story? I want to ask you, did you hear that one already? Because me and
An
we
eel
me
story?
and
Let me guess. Did the eel go in somebody's butt?
yeah, yeah, it went in their butt and ended up in their
Yeah.
stomach, dude. and
Dude, it went
then
all the way
it was
through the intestines. Let me look this up.
yeah, yeah, and it ended up in their stomach. It was some Vietnamese guy, and like it was like, did they like fucking keep the fucking thing and eat it? You know, because he didn't die.
Um, yes, it does say man stuffs live eel up his butt to cure constipation and almost dies.
Oh,
Where
I
did
was
he
wondering how he got it
hear
up.
that
I'm
shit?
glad you answered the question. I didn't know how my that was where I posed the question. I pictured this is what I pictured. I pictured some Vietnamese guy like swimming in some ocean, whatever they live by, right? The Pacific or something. I don't know what they live by, but I just pictured him, and then like he maybe was skinny dipping, and he spread his legs, went down, and the eel went down and just went right up, and just slid right on up in. But how would you, dude? Wouldn't that be scary to cure constipation? Who the hell told him to shove a
It
needle up
says
his ass?
he decided that the best way to get his bowels moving again was to stuff a 7.9-inch eel up his anus. I probably shouldn't have said that because I know there's some freak shows out there that get off on this kind of stuff. It is okay. It's supposedly an effective folk remedy for constipation.
Well,
That
he
has
he
been
used a
for those
12-inch
crazy
one though.
bastards.
He used
Those
a
some of those
12-inch
crazy
one.
bastards, and it was in China. It was in China. That makes more
Mine
sense.
says Vietnam. Where's Vietnam? That's in Korea, right?
Nam,
Asia.
yeah, it's over by Korea.
Yeah. What
Well, wait, are
is
there?
grand? It's oak second oak tree.
I'm seeing a couple ones out of China. There was one in 2010 where they got now this one
No,
was
the
some
one I'm
nefarious
looking
shit.
at, it just happened today. It
I'm
actually
seeing
literally just
multiple.
happened.
I'm seeing
Yeah, I
multiple
know. I
stories
know.
now
It's happened
on
a lot of
Google. This
times.
is a common
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. That dude. That's what I'm trying to get at. When you start to look at things, you're like, wow, this is actually a common thing, and you're just like, what the fuck, dude? It's actually pretty common, and it's like, but I don't, dude.
Pepto Bismol, drink more water. There's a lot of ways to cure constipation. I feel like he must have got pretty desperate. He really wanted to poop.
Let's see, what do I got? There's the one about the guy, dude. So, there was like, well, fuck it. I mean, there's so much shit, dude. Like, so at the border, and I'm wondering if it's because today's Skull and Bones Day that they
Oh yeah,
pulled some shit on us. So there was a couple of things I wanted to run by you. One is that, oh, you got your computer in front of you. That's my dog.
yeah.
So you could actually see what I'm seeing. All right, so cool. Border Patrol Union rips Biden administration. Southern border anarchy after more than 100 migrants break through razor wire.
New York Post got it.
Yep, yep. So if you go to it, you'll see there's like military trying to guard the border, right? And just a whole bunch of fucking and anybody that's watching, if you can watch it, go, it shows like a whole bunch of migrants just bust down the razor wire and bust through. And
What happened? Did they
according
like
to
see a white woman or something over there? And they're like, "That's it, dude." They see like some hot chick, dude. Like, "That's it. We're breaking through. We're getting in."
no, I believe they got the okay to do it. because the reason why they're going at the damn they're going at the Biden administration is because Biden told them to leave the anarchy. Joe Biden and his radical left. Hold on, it
It's
says
all
like
men, dude. It looks like all men.
it
They're
says
bricked up.
basically the U.S. patrol agents have accused Biden administration of creating anarchy at the border after shocking video showed more than 100 migrants rushing the border and breaking through wire illegally entering the country. Um, this is only going to get worse. It's just the beginning, the Border Patrol said. Alongside with all the footage, they said that they found fucking and this I did doesn't say it in this article, but they found knives and weapons on, and that a lot of the migrants were going after the cops' guns and shit. And there was a huge melee at the fucking border. And I'm like, huh, that's some skull and bone shit. Okay. There's some melee. That's some like anarchy. They're using the word anarchy over and over and over. And um then there was that alphabet gang, the CIA thing over in Russia where I think personally real fast before we get off the border thing, I think that they got the okay. And no, I know they got the okay because Biden said to let him go. So, what's up, Spark?
Well, yeah, they only if
But
they only arrested one of them. It says they only arrested one of them, and then it said like they came over there and they're like shooting at the guards.
yeah, yeah. And Biden told him to let him go. And then they divided and nearly 600 migrants in smaller groups separated the women and the children from all the adult males. Dude, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. And it's like they're doing it on purpose. They're taking all the children and they're separating them. And dude, there's like it's a thing and you can look at this part up now. 85,000 children have gone missing in since in like a s in Biden's time at the border. Like, kids just keep going missing at the border.
Hmm.
And it's like, okay, they're going missing at the border, they're going missing in Ukraine. It's like, dude, it's way deeper than just everything we're talking about, you know?
Yeah, I
It's
see what you're saying because they they get them in, they bring them into custody, but then they release people. And then what happens to those people? Then you can have like your sex trafficking guys are knowing where these people are going to get released. They swoop in, they can snatch up the kids, all sorts of stuff, man.
or
They
the
could
or
give
the or
people
the
they could tell
government,
people, hey, go to New
even
York and fuck shit up. They could tell them to go, give them a gun and send them to New York to fuck shit up, like bust them wherever they want. This is just what the news is telling
yeah,
us. Who knows what more they could do?
traffic them, shit like that, bro. So gotta be. Are you even reading my message? No, I'm talking to my dude, bro. You've listen, man. It's not that I don't like you. It's just that why would he do that? It's kind of weird. What's weird, bro? What's weird, buddy? I'm reading your messages. You got all the time you want, bro. Do you think I'm 5? I'm 10. Okay, that is fucking amazing. You made my day. Next, bro. Do you think I'm 5? Now the ones that got retracted, I don't need to read because I know you wouldn't get retracted unless you were saying something stupid. So I don't even. So what do you want me to answer, Bubba? Why would he do that? That's kind of weird. What? Do what? Let all the people come in the border? That is very weird. I agree, dude. And yeah, I'm reading your comment when I'm not in the middle of a conversation. Have you
Dude,
ever
that's
have
like
you
a
ever
kid. They're not thinking
have
five.
you have you
They're not
ever hung out
thinking
with
of
your
it.
friends before and had a conversation and like had and been able to talk to the phone and your friend at the same time? Think about it. It's okay. But anyways. But you see what I'm saying? All these people keep going missing, and all these kids. It's just like a giant scam to I think it's a giant trafficking scam, like huge, bro. And then the men come in, and it's multifaceted, and then the men come in for the fighting age and shit. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? So
if I was the border patrol, I would have like I'd have like a little like breast size thing, and then you measure, and then you only let in the women with the big tits, and everybody else goes back. That's what I would do. But yeah, no. In all seriousness, it does seem to be like there is a system where not only do they take people into custody, and who knows what they're doing in there. We have all sorts of things like jail, MK Ultra, stuff like that that involves people in custody, and then we know they kind of send them out to do thy bidding.
yeah, and
So
if they
what
don't have
exactly is
parents
going
to
on?
claim them, no one knows. They're just ghosts,
Well,
and
they could just
they're
take them.
literally they
They could
have no.
just
That's what
take
I'm
them. They
talking
could bring
about.
them into custody, and
Think
buying could
about
be
it. They
like we
put
do
them
have
in
for children.
camps. They put them in camps. No, I'm not joking. They put them in camps and put them on buses and ship them off. Yeah, where do you think they get all that adrenochrome and have their little parties and get all these people from, bro? They were going in. That's why the whole thing it's going on in Haiti right now. Where do you think? What do you think they're doing over in Haiti? Yeah, if you don't think they're not over there snatching up little fucking kids, you got to be fucked up in your head, dude. There's total chaos going on there too. There's a coup going on. They're fucking sending Haitians to here to America. And when shit happens like that, fucking Whitey goes in and the fucking people that run shit and they do that. They take all their they just go savage. And that's how they do these things. And it's sad. That's why we talk about it because that's how you got that mass amount. And like, how could it be this many? That's how. So we need to keep account because they don't keep account for the children no more, bro. Like they don't talk about it, and I think it's a fuck. I noticed a lot of. I hate to say it, Republicans talk about it, but the left refuses to acknowledge that shit. And I hate to say the left, but it's just a fact. Then the politicians they don't acknowledge it, and that's where we're having a disconnect. And it's like I think natural, normal citizens see what's going on. I don't think you have to be on the left or right to see that that's not shit. The shit ain't right. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
at this point, with how many migrants have come across in the last year, how is our government not hitting a button and saying, "Hey, this is no longer like people trying to immigrate here, and
This is an
oh, we're
invasion.
we're America, we're the melting pot." Yeah, invasion. Like we're like hitting the button. We are being invaded. We need to build the wall. Build it big, the biggest wall. It'll be the best wall you've ever seen. Big wall. We need to get all that money back from Zelensky. Once Trump gets in office, man, he's going to give Zelensky a call. Well, if Trump was actually a real one,
I
he'd
I
be
think
giving
he will
Zelensky a
though.
call like,
I
listen
think he
here,
will.
bud, we need that fucking money back. This is Trump's America now. We need that fucking Ukraine money back. We need the Jewville money back. And we need to put that into our border to. I mean, I guess I wouldn't cut off all immigration. I'm not one of those guys, but why are you here? Because I don't think Mexico's that bad. I don't think it's a developed country. It's not as bad as what we think it is here in America. Like a lot of the people that are coming here for nefarious reasons. Now, some people want to live like the American dream, but again, I don't think Mexico's that bad. Go live the fucking Mexican dream. That's where you were born. Live your 60 to 90 years and then reincarnate. Hopefully, you get a better deal. I don't know. That's what I think.
I mean, I'm with you, dude. I hear you, man. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if listen, if you are a ghost here and you really are here to do the right things, then no one's gonna have a problem with you because you're just under the radar doing the right things. But if you're here to cause a problem, I have a problem with that. And that's the whole problem I have with this whole conversation is the people that come here to because they have no respect for here. But it's very few that come here just because they want it. It's not like back in the day. It was more they would come here to have a good life. Now they're
Right.
coming here by the bus to have to cause trouble. What I is how I see it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it, at least. So and I find it weird. So did you hear the Russia thing? I want you to look at that. This is what I
I
think.
did see a blip
This
that
is the
Russia
skull and bone.
got
This
like
is the
bombed.
skull. It's a CIA hit in Russia on Skull and Bones Day.
We did it.
Yes, the CIA did it, dude.
Oh, a concert hall. Come on, dude. At least
Yep.
like blow up a
Look how
gulag or something.
they didn't blow anybody up, but they killed 40 people, shot 100, and burned the bitch down.
I wouldn't be fucking with Putin like that.
Uh, Dude,
Oh, it says ISIS claimed
I they
responsibility, but
they're
yeah, that is the CIA. Yeah, duh.
thank you.
There,
Yeah,
boom.
dude, I,
ISIS.
that's my dog, dude. 'Cause that's exactly what it says to me too. But when I saw that and they said ISIS, I go, oh, you mean the CIA? Literally, that's exactly what I said, bro. When they fucking blame ISIS for shit, I'm like, oh, you mean us? I was proud of that. That was good. Some people just want to watch the world burn. ISIS is the CIA. Exactly, Spark. Spark gets it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that. That's why I said CIA rather than ISIS, because it's the same fucking thing. And I was wondering if anybody would catch on. And by damn it, you guys are smarter than the average bear. I am turning on the oven because I got the munchies. I'm gonna give Marley a little chicken so he doesn't cry,
Dang.
and I'm rolling another duber. If you
Dude,
are in the
they went
chat
like Call of Duty, like
or
that Modern Warfare 2 mission where they go into the airport and just start shooting it up. They pretty much did that at a concert hall in Moscow. It's like their biggest
in
city.
Moscow, yeah, dude.
Oh, real
So
funny AP news. Oh my god, you fucking assholes. Look at the wording in this. They go, sprayed the crowd with gunfire, killing over 60 people, injuring more than 100, and setting fire to the venue just days after Putin cemented his grip on power in a highly orchestrated electoral landslide. They used the word orchestrated, and it happened in a concert hall. Yeah, you're
so
not
and then
slipping
so
that one by
you're
me.
so let's keep it 100. So ISIS decided to attack Moscow because Putin got arrested or elected.
Elected.
Do you get what I'm? Do you not hear the stupidity of that? Who would be mad that Putin got
Dude,
arrested
ISIS
or
even a thing?
elected?
ISIS is like,
No, it's not. But even if it was, right?
but they could bring it
Why would
back
they?
and they could. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, but it would totally make sense that like they would send, that they would do
Right.
some weird patsy shit over on the fucking, the fucking,
If
and then blame
ISIS was hypothetically the Islamic State and not the CIA, hypothetically, which it's not, I don't think they would want to claim responsibility for that, dude, because hypothetically, America's on their ass, everybody's on their ass, and now Putin and Russia is going to be on your ass. Like everyone's going to be on your ass. Like I think
Putin's
right
been
now
on
with
their
the
ass.
supposed state of ISIS is that they're kind of like gone.
Well, they
So
came
the
back
fact
a
that
little bit since
they would
Biden's
bring it
back.
back and it already has ties to the CIA, it's just like, yeah, okay, guys, good try.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm wondering if that was like because you know who started the CIA and who headed it. Maybe not started it, but who headed the first to be, what was he? George Bush Sr., Skull and Bones. He was the first. Hold on. Bush Sr., CIA. He was the first. Dude,
What
he was
time?
the CIA. He was the CIA director. Damn, he was a lot of things, dude.
I wonder what
He
time
was.
the shooting happened.
uh,
It was at
Oh,
3:22.
he was it.
Well, it says they kill at least
Bashir.
60. 60 is a number with these things that happen that always seems to. I think the
He
East
was the head of
Palestine, it was like
this.
60 miles away from this. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he was the head of the CIA, bro. He just was. Isn't he dead? I thought he just died recently.
So wait, pretty much anyone, ISIS used the app Telegram to announce it was them. So like pretty much anyone could just go on Telegram and be like, "Oh, it was me. It was Wacky Wisdom Network. We did it, bitch. What are you gonna do,
That's
Putin?"
like them saying King Charles just fucking died. And they're like, "Oh no, he didn't die." After they reported it, like every new, and they said, "Oh well, the Russians did it." I swear to God, I fucking was just like, dude, really? We're living in a weird ass world right now. We're living in a weird world. Yeah, he died in 2018 at 94, dude. That's
Hmm.
a fucking. That's a long life. 94 years old. Why are you puking, brother? You all right?
I'm
Are you
gonna start going
sick?
around saying pray for Russia and get people triggered.
So here, there's more shit here.
Is that trending on
So
Twitter?
check this shit out. There is check this shit out. So here's another one. School parents outraged because after school installs metal cages so kids can't use bathroom during class. Could you imagine sending your kid to school with metal cages?
Oh my.
The fuck?
Where was it? Where did this happen? Oh, in the
Um,
UK.
was it the UK?
Yeah, man,
There's like a
they be a little ahead of the game on some of the stuff. The UK is where they had all those trannies showing their privates to children.
dude. The pictures, if you go to the fucking, if you're
Yeah, the
looking at,
New York Post. This is fucked.
has
It
some
shows like a
weird
kid
ass
holding his
pictures.
butt.
Little kid holding his butt. What's up with that, bro? That's pretty like pretty sketchy.
Where they even find that picture, dude? That is disgusting.
I don't know, but it makes me not care about the story. No one wants to see a little kid in his duns holding his butt, you guys. That's horrible. And then it shows, and then to top it off, it shows like this big lady holding their fucking beaver. Or is that her butt? I can't tell. I'm serious. What is that? Is that her front or back?
They really can't control the kids that they have to put a metal cage around the bathroom so that they can only get in. It looks literally like a prison cell,
It
or not
says
a
it
jail. Jail.
says it
Sorry.
says UK parents were outraged after a potty pooper secondary school installed cages around the bathroom so that kids couldn't heed nature call during class. That's fucking insane, dude. That's insane.
It says, and don't try hoarding these poop passes like at a prison commissary, as students may not use another classmate's ticket, and these tickets do not roll over. It's
I
pretty.
thought
How
that
can
was
you not?
wild.
You just tell the kid, listen, like you know, if they're using it to like do bad shit, then just don't let kids. Just tell them no, you cannot use the bathroom at this time. You have to pee yourself. I don't know.
Right. No, seriously. I don't they don't have to have cages, or maybe are they special? Are they like retards? Like we don't do we know the whole story? Are they retards or something? Are they like autistic? Like, is there something wrong with these kids to where they have to fucking put cages? Or is this just some psycho brainwashing fucking bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
It almost does seem like predictive programming to start like inching it in the future.
Right.
Almost like it
That's
could
how
be a
I
fake
was
story.
feeling. That's how I was feeling. Um. Where was it? So, dude, this one. Here's another one that'll make you. This one. We'll have to be the best we can when we talk about this. But we could, yeah. American Airlines passenger yelled about blue-eyed white devils and threatened to take this plane down, says the affidavit. And that's also the post. It's from this morning.
Blue eyes. Well, wait, blue-eyed white dragon. That's a
White
Yu-Gi-Oh
devils.
card. I think this guy
White
was just
devils.
insane.
Blue-eyed white devils. We're white devils.
Oh, he was mad, but he is.
Oh, look it. There's a video. Oh, look, they're fucking him up. That white dude's fucking him up. Of well, leave it to the
It's
white
kind of
devil
fun
to
though.
go
A
fuck.
hate crime against white people. I'm with it.
Yeah, it was a total hate, but they won't call it a hate crime. I promise you. Let's see if they say it.
Oh,
All
they
I
tried
know
to
is
call
that
it anti-Semitic.
oh, here you go. He had bloodshot eyes and reeked of alcohol and yelled to the other passengers, "Fuck you, blue-eyed white devils! I'm gonna take this plane down with all you motherfuckers on it," according to the criminal affidavit obtained by the Post on Friday. And the picture of the guy, he kind of looks like to the Medina people like Gabe Martinez, but a little darker. And the white guy just fucked him up. The white dude fucked him up. He looks like some fucking Arab dude. And the white guy just fucked him up, bro. He was belligerent, and as soon as he boarded and began acting erratic and cursing at the passengers,
Reeked of
portions of
alcohol. He was wasted.
yeah,
Nice.
and they ended up in and then he started hurling anti-Semitic slurs at the flight attendant.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Then being put in a headlock by a fellow passenger. And one clip, dressed in a striped button-down shirt, you could hear a crew member a kike. I'm trying to call her a kike, dude. Straight up. He called her a fucking kike, bro. I kind of like this guy. I mean, it's cool to see that white devil get him in that headlock, but I find that that guy was pretty funny. He's like,
Yeah, I think he
"Fuck
was just
you, you
wasted. They should have just
kike."
sat him
He
down
was
and
just
like,
drunk.
yeah, they should
But
have just sat him down, got him a little cocaine, and he would have been all right.
I don't need a hate
He was
crime.
like,
See,
he would be like,
I don't
"Oh,
need a
dude, I'm
hate
so sorry
crime.
about that. I'm so sorry about that." After doing a line, you get a little. Sometimes you get a little too tipsy, rip a line, and it's like, all right,
I
I
think
take
he
that
just
back. I
lost his
take that back,
shit. He
guys.
was up. He drank too
He's off
much
his
and he was
meds
just
or something.
dumb fucking drunk and he probably ate volumes or something and just was retardedly drunk and high up on the sky and he just started saying fuck all you white devils. He lost it, you know. He was speaking the truth. Sometimes the alcohol is like truth serum. It's all right, man. I'm not mad at the guy. I'm literally not mad at the guy. Real talk.
Oh, he
Like
didn't.
I
He
was
didn't
more
catch a
mad.
felony. He just got misdemeanors. Not bad.
No, that's because he got fucked up.
Worth it. Best party ever.
Definitely would be worth it. Listen, dude, if I just got a misdemeanor, I would even love to stand up in a whole airplane and tell them all they're a bunch of white devils and fucking I'm gonna take this bitch down. That would be fucking hilarious, dude. And I would
I was
love to
kind of
look
thinking
at
the same thing.
some like 67-year-old fucking guy that with his shirt all tucked in and his perfect shorts on and his socks up and his nice loafers and he has a bald head and he's sitting there with his wife all
Oh,
proper and be like, "You white devil, I hope you die. I'm taking this bitch down." That would be hilarious, dude. L7. Oh, 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 yo. Fucking right. This
it's like some
this
woman
is
on the
fucking
radio,
wrong.
like, we got a code kike.
Called her a kike, and I lost the whole entire fucking. I lost the whole story. Once I read kike, I just went fucking yeah.
It
And
says
then
that
a
it says that
flyer in blue hoodie.
his bond was $2,000, but like, isn't the bond that they put in the news like your full bond, but it's actually only like
Yeah, so it was
10%?
only like $200 to get out. Oh, that's totally
And they
worth
said
it,
he
dude.
remained in there on bond. Dude didn't even have anybody to bail. Get $200. That's such an easy like out. Like, oh, my bond's only 200. Like,
He
let
was
me get that
probably an
phone, dude.
illegal. He looks like an illegal. He was probably an illegal.
Yeah, he was complaining that I think he was just here. He says it probably had a passport. It's harder for me to get to my home country now. All you people made it harder for me to get to my home country. Well, when you start threatening to take a plane down, you're gonna go to jail, and it's gonna be a lot harder to get home. So if you wouldn't have ripped 10 shots of Bombay right before you got on the plane, and then it all kicks in, dude. It all kicks in, and you start seeing the white devil.
At least he didn't go designer on everybody and just start whacking
Yeah,
off on everybody, you know? At least
yeah.
he kept his dong in his pants. I don't know. And then Whitey came in and fucking took care of him. You know, the white devil said, "Oh yeah, I got something for you." And fucking took him the hell where he wanted to go. That's
He's
where he
like,
went.
"Fuck you, dude. I need to get back to Palestine. We got a war going on."
But it's hilarious though that he called the bitch a kike. I mean, I can't get over it, dude. Because he started. It literally said, and there's a clip of it. I need to get this clip because he was saying anti-Semitic things and he straight called her a kike, dude. Get your friend to check the comments. What does that mean, bro?
He wants me to check the comments, like I'm not reading it. I see all your comments. I'm just not reading them.
Bro, we're just like your comments just aren't like giving us like we like you. Ryan less message.
I think every
Look
I think this is
under
a younger
Ryan
fella,
less
and
message.
everything we say is probably flying over his head.
Yeah.
He just kind
I
of wants
don't
some
think
attention.
so. I think he's just um you're good right now, bro. I'll give you the, he's being all right. He's not a kid, and if he is a kid, that's on his own because I made this clearly for not for kids. So if you're watching this and you're not 18 or you are a kid, everything we are saying is for adults, and we don't suggest doing, saying, or anything we say until you are an adult. How is that? Now, if you want to join the chat with the big boys and you are really a child, join the chat but act like a big boy. Dude, what about Shohei Otani?
I haven't looked into it. Sounds like if I had to take my
You can
first
go to
guess
the
on what I've heard,
you
it
can
sounds
go to
like
the New York
Otani might like
Post.
to
There's
gamble.
a
Sounds like
yeah,
Otani likes to
man.
gamble, and something got caught up, and they're trying to cover it up and blame it on some dude.
Yeah, they're trying to blame it on his interpreter. And like his interpreter was just in his fucking in the dugout with him like the other day. And now there's an article that says Shohei Otani returns from Seoul with wife Mamiko Tanaka as interpreters. Gambling drama swirls. Like he don't
I'll
really care, but dude, 4.5 mil.
he better get a
Like,
new interpreter, or they're gonna fuck up his
dude, how
Starbucks
does your
order pretty
interpreter
bad.
steal your fucking money? That's bullshit, dude. He was just hanging out with them, laughing with them yesterday. So if the guy really was stealing all that money, then yeah, bro, you're listen. I personally, I'm trying to be cool to the people watching the show, right? But the old Tim would have had your ass gone a long time ago, or I would have just belittled you till you left. But I'm letting you chill and I'm being nice to you, so be cool. Dude looks like he's having a stroke. Yeah.
Wait, you can see that shit. He oh shit! I didn't
Uh,
think anybody could.
uh.
I've been stroking this whole time. I didn't think you could see that. No.
So yeah. So then yeah. What? So my thing is this: are they gonna Pete Rose him? Or what happens if they Pete Rose him? Does he get all that money or does he lose that money?
Whatever was guaranteed.
All of it's
It's like Deshaun
guaranteed.
Watson. Deshaun Watson goes out and
Baseball's guaranteed
forces another
unless
massage girl to milk his anal glands. Then he's still gonna get his
I'm sure
fucking
there's.
money.
I wonder if there's a clause if you gamble. Well, see, I think gambling. You know, I don't know, bro. I find that. Remember, was that you? Who was I talking to about squatters?
Squatters. Does Humbled? Oh wait,
Because
wait, wait. Does Humbled realize I'm Gil Ambrose from the chat from earlier? I feel like he left and then came back. I don't think he realizes that might help. That might yeah. That might slow him down.
well, my computer just went like fucking retard for a minute. So, anyways, dude, check this shit out. Um, these squatters are waiting to LeBron James, so it's the headline is squatters seize Beverly Hills mansion, and I've heard this now, like on like late night radio and people's talk and this that and the other blah 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 blah. Says squatters seize Beverly Hills mansion near LeBron James's new home. Neighbor thanks liberals, right? And I agree. But here's the deal. Like, from what I understand, there's all these squatters taking over these mansions because there's a lot of abandoned mansions right now. And like fucking they're throwing like giant parties, dude. I heard there's like parties that go for like 3 or 4 mansions in a row that are all
Yeah, wait,
squatters.
dude. If you had enough homeless people, fuck it. Like fuck all these rich people. You could just go up to their mansion, just be like, leave, get out. We're taking it.
No,
And the cops, they don't
they
do
did.
nothing about the homeless.
No, they were empty. They just took over,
Oh,
and then
they're
the
empty.
so then let yeah. So then
Whatever.
check this out. So then
I'm with
here's the
it, dude. I
next story.
support that. Fuck the rich.
All right. Here's how I feel about it. I feel like I don't say fuck the rich like that. I feel like because some people work their ass off to get a place. Like some people fucking work 4 jobs and rent a place out and have a place, and that's just part of their means. Like there's people that work their ass off, but there's some really douchebag landlords out there. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But now check this shit out. Teen squatters wanted in death of an NYC mom found in a duffel bag. Now this is back to the fucking being dismembered in the duffel bag shit we talked about yesterday. Found in a duffel bag are busted in Pennsylvania after fleeing in her car. So, a woman came home to some squatters in her house and ended up in a fucking duffel bag, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, what's going on? That's dark. The night is dark and full of terrors, man.
Well, the reason I'm saying it because you said you're all about the squatters, and that's what I'm trying to tell you is they're not
So
good
they're
people,
nefarious.
most of them. Yeah. Now the only ones that I can stand by is the ones that have super legal smarts and are able to beat you in court and take your shit. I don't know. I
Yeah, those
find that
they like
kind of
smear poop on the walls and
intriguing.
stuff. Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you're
but
talking
just to go
about.
into someone's shit and just be a piece of shit, I'm not cool with that. And I'm not cool with taking someone's shit anyways. Like, but
Yeah,
there is part of me that gives somebody credit that knows the law good enough that's able to squat and win in the law. I find that pretty intriguing. You know
yeah.
what I'm
I
saying? Like
mean,
there's
it
stories
is
where people are living in
like
houses
kangaroo
that there's
court, dude.
that literally aren't allowed to leave and shit. Ah, dude. You know what? We're gonna play little kitty games. We're at 6 people, and the six makes me feel a little evil. So hey Ryan, do you feel like using some power? Just give him like the lowest timeout you could possibly give him, and
See,
we'll
what I
work your
do
way
with
up,
people is
bro.
I troll them
You're on
back much
strike.
worse
You're
than
on.
they're trolling me, and
No,
eventually they
no, no,
figure
no,
out that
dude.
they're
He's
just
been
being
going.
abused.
No, because I want him to stick around. Yeah. I want Ryan. See, I like Ryan to be able to use his power. It's Ryan's sitting back like a bulldog, ready to smash. So like,
Humble, you're not
it's a
behaving like a guy, a wholesome guy that lives out off the grid. You're not behaving like that. Have you been drinking hooch tonight?
yeah. We want you to be
Are you
cool,
telling
bro.
me you've
We're
been
trying to
married
keep you
30
around.
years and you haven't made babies? 30 years and you haven't made babies? Come on. What,
And if
does it
and
fucking
if you
work?
did make
Just
babies,
admit
why
it.
are you in here talking all this crazy stuff to us? You know what I'm saying? So the point we're trying to get is like
Don't make
we're
fun of my
like
glasses.
normally again I'm sitting here being chill and Ryan knows me and most people Gil knows me. They know that when I'll get wild on people. I don't give a fuck. And I'm not trying to be that dude. I'm trying to be laid back as fuck and I'm letting you be you. But when you get to a certain point where you're disrespectful, bitch, we don't play those games. This isn't fuck. I don't care if this is the internet, bitch. Say that to his face. That's how I think. If you won't say it to his face, then don't say it in the chat, bro. But that being said, next fucking thing, we're not giving you the fucking time. You come back and be a good boy, and all is good and done. But
Also, let the record show that I actually do not need glasses. These are blue light glasses because it's late at night, so trying to cut off the blue light.
who fucking
I have
cares if you
20/20
do? I wish I had blue light
limited vision.
glasses, dog. You know, I
Also,
have
these
shitty
do
eyes,
definitely
and
these do look. I have been told these do look cute on me by members of the opposite and some same gender.
I would say they're handsome. I would
Uh,
say they're handsome. I wish I had blue light glasses though, for real. Not
oh, you
not
should
just to
get them.
be
They work.
nice. My eyes are horrible, and like looking at the laptop after I'm done, like with the longer stream. Like me and Breezy go 5. I've gone 6-hour streams before. You know what I'm saying? And like, dude, my eyes. Your eyes and head are just rattled. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it
You're like,
cuts back on that. If you use blue light glasses, like when you're done streaming, you kind of feel less like zoinked out. Like sometimes after a long stream, you're like you turn it off and you're just like still going, dude. You're like I've had times where I've ended a stream and like I keep fucking talking. Like people are still watching me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What am I doing? It happens, man.
it happens. I look forward like I don't know about you, but when I end the stream, I always look forward to see what pops up. I love looking at the analytics for like I spend like 10 minutes analytics, but I think do you think the analytics are fudged? Because like people lie about their age. I'm sure people probably lie about their gender or their sex, right? The only thing that I don't think you could really lie about would be your like where you live, right? Like it's not like if like country wise, like if people are hitting you up from Australia, it would know the server's coming from Australia, not
Yeah,
fucking America. Just because you put
unless you use a
Australia in your
VPN. Let's use a VPN. And typically, if you
so
use
you
a
could,
VPN, I think you can. Most of them, I think you can only stick around in your own country. Like I used to use this thing that would say I was in Buffalo, New York. It was kind of
but
funny.
I'm talking about country to country though. You know what I'm saying?
And if you had a good enough VPN and you know how to use technology really well, you could probably you can do anything.
Right. I dig it. I don't know. I'm not all about. I just feel like, look, bro. I don't mind the trolling thing. I just don't like people disrespecting the guest,
Well,
and
no,
that
no. See,
happens.
you got it. Did you see what I was doing though? I was like,
I
he
do.
brought up the
I
glass. I
do.
started changing my glasses while also carrying on the conversation. So it's just like
I
while we're
understand.
continuing to do his thing, it's a side thing that I'm screwing with him. So it's just like it becomes like it's kind of fun.
I
I start
understand,
messing
but
with people back. You gotta like joke with
I'm
them
like
back,
a.
and they'll either
I
run like
run my.
hell or love you for it. They'll either run like hell or love you for it.
Well, I'm
There's
trying
no
to
in
let them
between.
love me, right? But see, I run my shit like Putin. I run with tough love. You feel me? And I set a precedent. And if you cross the precedent, then
Dude, you should have
you
seen
get
you know that Cavs game where they beat
welcome back.
Boston?
Welcome back. Welcome back, humble.
You know that
I
Cavs game
hope
that they beat
I hold
Boston?
on, hold on,
Don't
hold
give
on
them
real
too much
fast. Well,
attention. That's what they want.
I'm saying welcome back. Hope you well behaved. Because you're on strike one. I don't know how many strikes are there, Ryan. Go ahead, brother.
But yeah,
What is
anyways,
it?
when the
Cavs game?
Cavs beat Boston, I was live for that, and uh, some Boston person, or I think it was someone who bet on Boston and lost. They came in and started like trying to roast me, and they were coming in from Facebook. So I was able to go to their Facebook page and pull it up and like draw a dick on their face and just go off on the dude. Like, oh, you're yelling at me because your sports team lost, you little baby. Like, I went and I was just like partying, like pumped up. We were playing Cleveland Rocks, like we were just partying because we just won, dude. Everyone was hyped as hell. People won their bets that bet on the Cavs to come back. Like, it was crazy. And this dude,
Yeah,
he got so
I'm
mad,
not
dude.
even playing that. I'm not even playing that because everybody that watches, dude, my according to my analytics, it's like 80% of 90% is 35 to 44. So
All
like
right.
it's sometimes it says 100%. Like there's a small amount of younger cats. What I'm trying to get at is we don't want to see this childish ass shit. We're all like grown, like don't really care. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to even hear me. Now, it is funny going off on a fucking troll every now and then and hearing me go off. But to do it all the time, it would become unappealing for people to come in and hear me just cussing out everybody every day. Because pretty much I could cuss someone out every day because there's always somebody, like the chat stays booming pretty much all day the whole time, and it's like, dude, gotta pick and choose your battles. I get it, and I'd rather have you not say stupid shit like what you just said
The
there.
way
I
I
don't.
do it, like here's how I deal with like a troll comment. If I see it and I can think of something quick to make funny content and riff off of it, I'll roll with it. Like for example, what Humble just said right there. My twin sons joined the military 12 years ago. I thought you were saying some negative stuff about the military earlier. So see, he said.
Yeah,
So that was just an
he's
example. That was just
totally
an example.
he's
I
super
see something.
he's
I
super
was just showing you an
yeah
example. I see something that he said, had a quick blip, and then you kind of just move on from
yeah.
it, and
I
then you
just
just
try not
forget
to
it, and
give
then
him
you just forget
credit.
about
I just want to let him know that we know. That's all. That's all. Just like Dro, just be cool. We're all cool people. I don't know why there's what's the point of being a dick? Do you have your life that bad that you have to be a dick to people that are cool? Because really in real life we'd beat you up. I don't give a fuck what you say you are. Because you act like a little bitch. Real men,
Yeah.
real cool people don't act like little bitches like you're acting right now. So you would get literally dominated. Like honestly, I would get my gay buddy to fucking take your little fucking asshole out. So like you're not that tough, so just be cool, bro. And maybe you could join the cool kids or not and find a chat that you know that's cool with that stuff. Oh, I'm sure. So anyways, you know, um the squatter thing is weird. Again, if you can get it off, I guess there's something to that. But that being said, I
It would
do
be fun
find
though
it
if like there was like a $4.6 million mansion, and you had like a group of 60 people. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna party there tonight. That would be pretty dope, dude. Just throw a random homeless party. Homeless are fun to
and that's
party with.
no,
Sometimes
yeah,
you gotta
I don't
watch your
know.
mouth.
Then you remember, yeah, then remember like they leave loads everywhere. Remember the homeless parties in the
Yeah,
cars, and
that's
then they
part of the
leave and
party.
there's just jizz everywhere. What's that from? What's that from? Oh, it's one of the funniest movies with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell, and they play cops, and the fucking car keeps he like finds the car and it's just covered in homeless jizz.
Yeah, I'm not good with
See,
my
Ryan,
movies.
That's what I'm saying. Ryan I just leave it up. Ryan that knows
I
what
know
the
the
fuck.
Always Sunny loads reference. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They go into the sauna and some guy comes in and they were like picking up spaghetti or something in the sauna, and it looked like Frank was sucking Charlie's dick. And the guy walks in, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Let me know when you guys are done. I'm just the guy that cleans up the loads." They were at like a spa.
Ugh. Get up, get up. I
Yeah,
wonder if
humble.
he.
That's a bannable offense. Lying that you could beat us up is lie. If you're using the military as a basis that you could beat someone up, I don't know if they even teach hand-to-hand combat in the military.
What's that?
'Cause I've never talked to a military person that's ever talked about any kind of hand-to-hand combat. I don't think they
I
teach it in
don't
the
think
military. They
so
just
at
teach
this
you how to
point.
like
I
shoot
don't
a
think they
gun and listen
teach
to
you
orders.
that shit. They teach it to you, but I don't think they really need to use it because they're fucking well, But they definitely teach it to you in boot camp. I'm sure you have to wrestle and fight and learn all types of crazy shit. I know Spark. He did Navy SEALs training. Like
I am
he
looking for
he
somebody to do street beefs with. It's like the backyard MMA ring. So
yeah.
if you're interested in that, humbled, you know, hit me up, man. You know where to find me.
I
I'm looking
mean,
for
it's
somebody that
probably
wants it. Nobody seems to
probably
want it.
like
Every time
10.
somebody comes at me with like fight words, I'm like, well, I'm looking for somebody to street beefs. I like UFC. I'm interested in it. Set it up. Let's find a location in
Yeah,
between us and let's do it.
people that
I'm a
but
man of action.
gotta remember people that say the shit like this in the chats are pussies, bro. They ain't about that
Yeah, they
life.
might tell.
They'll tell.
He probably
Not
left by
even
now.
tell. They won't even do shit. No, he's probably sitting there waiting
No, he
and
probably moved
it's
on to
cool.
another stream to go bother people.
Well, if he comes back, bro, I want to put it on like sub only sometime. And that way you have to subscribe to fucking talk that crazy shit. You want to come in here, you gotta sub. It ain't, you know?
Oh, you know what I've been getting, dude? That's hilarious. So I get a lot of viewers from Facebook on my NBA streams. There's a lot of like gamblers looking for information about the game that live in the Philippines. And sometimes they message me like shit in their language and I'll like translate it and they'll be calling me like stupid and all this stuff. It's hilarious. I love it. Some guy called me stupid because I was showing off my modified Luke Skywalker X-Wing Legos and he called it stupid.
You're
And
like, oh
I,
yeah.
yeah, he
Ah,
called it stupid.
I got
It
stupid
hurt.
for
It
you,
hurt deep.
motherfucker.
What am I gonna do? Somebody called my Lego stupid. Oh no, I'm gonna
How
be so
dare
mad.
you call my
Don't
Lego
worry.
stupid, you son of a
But the funny
bitch.
part was I was literally in the midst of a conversation that like, oh, when you play with Legos as an adult and like build your own thing, it's interesting because your mind is older and you pay more attention to detail and like realism and things like that. It's kind of interesting. Yeah,
I
I play
hear
with
that.
Legos. I play
So
with
check
Legos
this
and I
shit out.
sleep with a stuffed animal. Fight me. I'll fight
I
anyone
don't
in the world,
know.
even if they kill me.
I don't. I don't know the story totally. I know the headline, and I think it's kind of self-explanatory. But I think, but what would you do if you were in this situation? Now, I guess we might as well look and see what the story actually is. But
What's the story?
15-year-old boy in West Virginia kills father in self-defense after he shot his mom.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna have
This
to
is all.
like go to the. Can we go to the nice news and somebody found their kitty cat that's been lost?
There is none of that shit, dog. I went and scrolled through looking for fun shit, and like this is the closest you can get to like conversation other than talking about migrants all day and talking about the war and all the weird stuff. I mean, this
I
is the
might.
like, dude,
I see what you're
you
saying though.
know,
I see the story. So the man fired a shotgun at the mother and then pointed the gun at the boy, and then I guess the teenage son was still in the house. There was another teenage son who was like still in the house. He took a 20 gauge shotgun, ran upstairs, and then the
shot his
father
father one
followed
time in
him,
the
pointed
chest.
the gun, and then the father shot him. So it was kind of a little bit of a game of chicken. I don't know if the dad was actually about it though, because if you just can shoot someone and they're right there, you can just shoot them. He probably purposely missed. It was like a warning shot kind of.
So what I've got, I'm at the local news. Maybe you are too. But what I have is a 15-year-old boy shot and killed his father in self-defense after man fired a shotgun at the boy's mother and then pointed the weapon at him. Wife
But
and
didn't shoot him
child
though. If you
fled
point a
after
gun
he.
at someone and don't
Yeah, he
shoot,
didn't
and it's
shoot
just
him.
like you
Yeah,
can
he
run
didn't get
away,
shot.
it's like, is he really gonna shoot you? He's
Wife
probably not gonna do it.
says like wife and one child fled after he fired at her with a 12 gauge, just like you said. And then yeah, the son still in the house took the 20 gauge and fled up the stairs. And when the dude followed his son, he pointed a firearm at him and shot him right in the fucking chest. It was self defense, man. The reason I brought it up, because I was thinking when I read it, because I didn't read. I chose the local news because that's what I trust. But the first headline I read was this was in West Virginia. So the first one I read was it said 15-year-old boy aims it and shoots his father in self-defense because he had a gun aimed at his mom. So what I was going is, what if your dad was standing there and had a gun aimed at your mom and you were put in the position to like have to make the decision, am I gonna like dude, but this dude's already fucking shots and killed his mom, so he had no choice. Like, there's no like questioning whether do I shoot this dude or not. Like, it's it's take him out or
Um,
not.
I
You
don't
know.
know. Honestly, I'd probably plead the fifth on this one, and I see an advertisement here that says Eaton Park has a cod sandwich that looks really good. So let's just go get a cod sandwich.
Yeah, you
No,
know
but
why
yeah,
they're
it's
looking
fucked
at
up, man.
you know why they're talking about that cod sandwich, right? Because it was Good
Yeah.
Friday and you can't eat meat on Fridays. So I had cod at my mom's last week and it was fire, dude. It was so good. Raw. Let's see. What else
Oh,
do we
what, dude? I
got
clicked on
here?
the link and it said internal server error. How am I supposed to order my cod sandwich? Because
I
order now. I want it now.
want a cod sandwich. That sounds fire as shit. Cod sandwich? Tell me it doesn't sound so good.
Yeah, I did too many nicotine pouches today. My stomach hurts.
I need a cod sandwich with a Coca Cola and a fucking some steak fries or something. That'd be fire.
You dip them in mayonnaise, bro?
I would do it,
Dip
but
them
I'd
fries
probably
in
use
mayonnaise?
tartar. I would probably use tartar sauce though,
Oh,
because
you
I'd
get
have
the tart.
fish.
Yeah.
Because I'd have the,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
No, do you
But
dip the
that would
fries
be
in
good.
mayonnaise? You dip your fries
Yeah, I
in
would dip
mayonnaise?
not in mayonnaise, but I would in the tartar sauce though.
Yeah.
Tartar sauce would
Tartar
be
sauce is
good.
pretty much just mayonnaise and relish.
Yeah, exactly. But it has that little more spice to it. Now, mayonnaise, I would put it on my burger and stuff like that, but I wouldn't just dip it in mayonnaise. Maybe if it's good mayonnaise, I guess, and I'm high enough, I probably would. You know, definitely probably would.
They got the best
Um,
mayonnaise out in Amish country. They put I don't know, cow jizz in it or something. I don't know. Fucking good.
DeSantis said this is a good one. DeSantis. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says he'll send, dude. So you know what's going on in Hades, right? There's
The
like,
Haiti people, there's like a gang that's trying to take over, and then like the cops took over, and then like the gangs are mad, and they're just fighting gang war. It's like the same
yeah,
shit
there's
that
a
happened in
huge
Ecuador.
like in Venezuela before they. So now they're coming here. They're coming to Florida by the boatload, and Biden's bringing them in, taking them into Florida. And fucking DeSantis said he's sick of these fucking Haitians coming in. He's gonna send them to Martha's Vineyard. He's like, I'm sending them to Martha's Vineyard. Fuck them. I find that so funny, dude. Like, I
Wait,
can't even.
I don't get it. Like
Martha's
to be like
Vineyard.
to be
That's
slaves.
dude. Look up Martha's Vineyard. That's just look it up. Then you'll get it.
It's like an island.
No, it's where like if I'm not mistaken, Ryan isn't. I'm not by my computer at this moment.
Massachusetts
Isn't
Island sits on the Atlantic, just south of Cape Cod. Hey, speaking of cod.
if I'm not mistaken, that's where like Obama and like Biden and everybody have
Oh,
property.
it's like one of those rich people. Yeah, like
Yes.
the Hiltons. We're gonna go to the Hiltons for the weekend to get away because I'm a rich person. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, no, no. This is new. This is March 20th. This is right now. Hades are coming in, and he already did it once. He sent other ones there, but this one, I'm back now. This one is actually a new one because right now there's a new surge of Haitians coming in our country as we speak. They're coming in through the fucking keys as we fucking speak. So we do have our transport program that's going to be operational, DeSantis said Tuesday, of the mass busing of migrants away from the border states. Haitians land in the Florida Keys. Their next stop very well may be Martha's Vineyard, he said. So he's done that before. And I find it really funny. It's already been seen by migrants being shipped there and overwhelmed these border states because he's trying to make a fucking point, and I love it. And right now, roughly 1.4 million Haitians are on the verge of famine. AIDS aid groups and more than 15,000 people have been left homeless. Listen, the Hitlers, the Clintons are fucking having a good old time right now. They are,
I,
Ryan. They're
I, I,
flying them in, bro. They're flying them into the Keys, dude. Here, I'll
I
show
do want
you.
to
Here
say,
they
like,
are
with
getting
this
off
kind of
right
shit,
now.
if so, wait, we give all this money to Ukraine and the Jew bill, and we're America
Yep.
is supposed to be this like country that is like a philanthropist, right? We're supposed to be the ones that are like making the world a better place. So instead of funding war like we always do, we're once again neglecting a country that needs help. Like we should send our fucking military down there, sort shit out, and give them food because we have lots of money. That obviously we have lots of money if we can just give $1 billion to Ukraine in hitting a button. So why don't they help
Yeah.
out poor Haiti? Because it's
Oh,
the
they are.
agenda. They
They're
want
they're they're
destruction.
going to, but right now, what's going on is they're going in and swooping up all the kids, dude. Just like the Clintons did back like 20 years ago. The same thing happened, and there was an earthquake, and there was the same. They were on the brink of destruction, and the Clinton Foundation went over there. They killed a bunch of people that were reporting on the kids missing. They all came up missing, and it's a huge scandal. Like, bro, they were fucking. It's like one of the biggest ones that I know of, as far as that goes, is the Clintons in Haiti. So Haiti's known to be a place that they go and snatch little kids from. Apparently, they like what are they? What's the key term for black boys? Remember, they like whatever the soup or whatever it was.
Oh
They
God.
like whatever. And
Oh
remember the
God.
Alex Jones talking about that shit. Like there was like
There's
they
like
like
pizza, hot
pistachios
dog,
and
math.
they
Uh,
I think black boys are like pistachios in a hot tub or something.
yeah, pistachio.
It was some.
Oh
It was
God.
something weird. It was something real
Fuck.
weird. It's like, dude, these people have lost their fucking mind, man. You know what I'm saying? They done lost their fucking mind.
Where the fuck is Haiti? Is it Central?
Haiti's just it's right at the other it's like right at the end of fucking the Keys. It's like it's a little island right outside of Florida.
I see
I think it
Havana. Havana, yeah,
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 Havana's part of no, Havana's Cuba.
yeah. I want to go to Havana and like listen to that song and like get me some exotic women.
Taylor
Can you
Swift
party
on
in
her
Havana? You go there to party, right?
what? Did Taylor Swift get fat all of a sudden? Taylor Swift on her BD disorder. There's a
Oh,
picture of
that's
her looking
bipolar.
pretty. So she's bipolar. No wonder she's just a crazy broad, huh?
I don't
All
know.
these
Yeah,
bitches,
I've never heard of
dude.
her having any kind of like public breakdown or anything. You would think that seems like a little fishy, dude. If you actually have bipolar, there's going to be like, and you're famous, you're going to be like on some Kanye shit. Like, there's going to be something about you in the news that is, they're going to be on your ass.
Who saw the video of Odell about or getting a BJ from fucking Justin Bieber?
Oh, that's an original, that's an OG video.
Yeah, dude, it keeps coming up over and over and over. Like no one ever really brings that up, even though it's like so obviously like sucking his cock in fucking public. What I'm trying to get at is like they be doing that weird stuff like that all the time. All these people are actually really weird about that stuff, honestly. And like people that are acting super gangster actually liking that. Pretty nuts, bro. Doing that weird shit. I didn't go outside today, but it's actually warmer now than it was all day. It's like 12 degrees warmer right now than it was at noon, 1, 2. It was 24 degrees all day today. Now it's 35.
It got up to like
I don't
49 where I
It's
live, and then
24 here
it was like
all day.
21. It was like 21, and then it was up to like 49.
Uh, yeah, that's That's fucking. They were dumping on us just the other day, dude. Like I didn't
Oh
go
yeah,
outside today, but
I think where I live, Canton is just as bad as where you are. Well, I'm right by an airport, dude. I get dumped because I'm right by an
you
airport.
guys are bad because I look at where you're at all the time. Yeah, you guys are bad.
It's almost like every day. Like I'll look up and I'll just look at the chemtrails and I'm just like, fucking try it. Keep your agenda going. I'm ready to fight, dude. I'm in my car like I need weapons.
Yeah. No, I dig it.
I'm ready to go down
Yeah.
in
No,
flames.
I think Canton gets it, Akron gets it, Cleveland gets it, Columbus gets it. Detroit has it very bad. St. Louis has it very bad. Parts of Indiana have it pretty bad. Phoenix, horrible. Southern California, and then most of the places off the ocean. If there's a body of water, then it's probably got a lot of fucked up shit because that's what they need to be able to do their shit. So I noticed that a lot of the time when you're looking, you see all the destructions on the outside of the fucking it's all brewing in the water, and then it's like butterfly effect. Like there must be spraying over the ocean where we can't see, like really bad, and then it comes in. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because
I noticed some in my where my parents live up near Menor, and they even live in Concord, which is even a little bit farther away from Cleveland. Um, not by much, like one city over. But like I noticed it got bad up there. And all of a sudden, like it was sunny in the morning, there was hella chemtrails, and then all of a sudden it was cloudy.
how
I thought
far
that was
away are you from Mentor Headlands?
like it's like a 10-minute drive. We used to go there all the time. Headlands Beach, yeah,
Dude,
it's right up the highway.
I had one of the my I've had some of the best times of my life on Headland Beach. We would because it's like white sand, it's real nice. And we'd go up there real late at night and sneak on, like where the power plant area is right there. And we would sneak on and fucking be rolling our balls off like the whole bunch of females and bunch of us, and we'd all be rolling, and it'd be windy as shit and trying to do bumps of K in the wind, and you can't do it, and everybody's like huddling over each other, and if nobody's got it was Manor Headlands is pretty dope. That's the closest you're gonna get to playing in the like in clean sand in Cleveland. For me, is one of the nicest is the Headlands for me.
Yeah, I used to go
Now,
there. Yeah, I
what
mean it was
what
so
I know
close to where I
now
grew up. I
though,
was there all the time.
but what I know now, being next to that fucking thing, you know, the power plant, it's probably not so great.
It's okay. I went there last summer, like once or twice.
Is the sand
I'm
still
going
white
there this
as
year.
fuck?
I'm going this year on some fucking hunting. I'm going. Oh, shit.
You're good. I can hear you good.
Oh, yeah,
You're going
I'm gonna go
hunting,
hunting.
like female hunting.
Yeah, well, hunting to me means picking up chicks. I don't.
Okay, so like we used to go to like Lakewood, like we're not Edgewater. We would go to
That'd
Edgewater.
probably be better. That'd probably have more chicks there.
That's where I grew up. Was like on the west side, so we would go hit up Rocky River Reservation or Edgewater. Also go fish there and shit. You know. So, do you like fishing other than for pussy?
Uh, if there's like beer and weed,
Of course. Gotta have at
like
least some
just
weed.
fishing by itself, I don't know. If I was just sitting there sober with fishing line all by myself, no, and I don't like fishing.
There's something
Plus,
about catching
you
fish
know, it
that's
can be risky.
gratifying. Ask Ryan, he's a fisherman. He's a big fisherman, but there's something about fish that's like my buddy Ronald would come over. and we would go fishing in the Scioto River, and there's really not that many fish, and we caught like 12 fish in one day in a fucking place where there really wasn't that many fish, and every time, and they were little, but every time we caught one, it was gratifying as shit because we really it's hard to catch shit, you know. So, you know, fucking, but I think it's if you can get put your, you just chill. Ryan's badass fisherman. Ryan, like, yeah, Ryan, he fucking gets knee deep in that shit. You know what I'm saying? He goes like real early in the morning, right when the sun comes up, Ryan, you go fishing. Dude, I've seen some pics of Ryan having some fish that, bro, you know what I'm saying? That are fucking just bad motherfuckers. I didn't even know existed like that in ponds and lakes in Ohio like that.
Yeah, I get the appeal
Fuck.
to it. It's just not my. I don't know. My dad has started to go fishing. There's like a park right across the street from my parents' house that we go to, so I might go with him and maybe I'll like it. If I catch something that I can like take home and like do a YouTube tutorial on how to skin it and like cook it, then I'll be down. Then if it's like some shit where like, all right, I might be able to catch something I can eat, that would be pretty cool. You know, I caught this and now it's in my body for energy.
So, are you saying, Ryan, it's better to fish at night, like when it's dark out, than during the day? I'm not like a pro fisherman, but I've gone fishing my whole life. I was raised, my grandma had a pond, and it was fucking dope fishing there. So we used to always go there and fish, and then when she moved, we kept sneaking on the pond and fishing. And as we got older, the fucking people the people fucking hated us, dude. They hated us. They kept yelling at us for fishing on their fucking pond. Oh, we stopped going. We were just kids. You know. Fishing was always fun. It just depends where you're from, what you like to do. What did you guys like to do? Play video games and shit? You're still younger. You're still in that video
Yeah,
game.
let's see. Well, I wasn't when I was in like high school and shit. I wasn't into like any kind of drugs or nothing until I was like a junior, like 17, and then maybe occasionally we got a little weed. And then the drinking, I didn't start drinking really till I was going to college. I really for people that knew me in college, it was a bit of a surprise because I'd go hard as hell. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, we played video games. We just kind of hang out, joke around, wrestle around, play sports, basketball and shit. And it's pretty normal.
Yeah, that's
Fantasy
cool.
football is what we have like a fantasy football league that if you ever seen the show The League, it's about fantasy football. But these guys that play
Yeah,
fantasy
I think
football, they
it's
create a
gay as
bunch of
fuck.
drama.
It's gay. The women always talking shit, and the dudes are always trying to make trades and fucking mad drama going on. There's that Jew
Well,
guy,
yeah,
or like
now I'm too busy for all
foreign
that
guy.
shit, so it is kind of gay. But I do, I still kind of I
Well,
like
my
fantasy.
brother watches it. And I always make
I,
fun
I
of him,
I
like
like it.
shit's gay.
I like that
But
show. I'd probably still like it.
I've never played fantasy football before, so of course
Yeah, you don't get like the
I'm gonna say
this
I
collusion.
get
Like
it. No,
one
I
time,
get it. I
I
get
traded a
it
dude for
because
a
I've
COD
seen it
sandwich.
happen so
We were
much.
really we were stoned this time. I was like really stoned, and I was like, I'll give you a player for this COD sandwich, and then we did it. It
You
was like
said
a weird
what?
trade. I traded Kelvin Benjamin, Carolina Panthers wide receiver, for a COD sandwich. We were really stoned. It was
Calvin Benjamin. Didn't he play for the Browns?
no, we never picked him up. You're thinking of Travis Benjamin, the little dude, right?
Travis Benjamin. Yeah,
He
he
was
he
dope.
was like he was good, and then what happened to him? He went to like Chargers and then sucked or something.
He had like 2 good years and then he fell off, lost his speed.
What- um, it's kind of, dude. Marley heard me bring that up, and he fucking came running in. Like, dude, he's like a little fucking.
You
Animals are
heard Tom
fucking
Sanders?
nuts, dude. Yeah, he heard me talking about food, and he came running in. Sandwich, right? Good to eat fish and fish. I think. Do you guys think? Because I'm out of wet food for him, right? But I have like a can of salmon. It's salmon, but there's a little bit of salt in it. Do you think that it would be all right for me to like give him that salmon with his food, like the broth and shit with it? Because he really wants it. He really wants something, but I just don't want him to get him sick, bro. But like, I also want him to shut the fuck up. You know, when cats don't get their wet food, they go stupid. You know.
Yeah. Is the
So
audio still
what's
okay? My Bluetooth died.
um, it's still good.
Okay.
You said yeah, feed him the salmon. I figured I'll just give it to him. If he gets sick, then tomorrow I will have no choice but to go. I have to go to like Tractor Supply to get him his wet because it has the best ingredients.
Get some wet.
Get the wet. Get that wop.
What is that? What does wet mean again? You smoke wet? Isn't that PCP?
Yeah. Yeah, it's PCP. Getting wet,
I
boy.
wouldn't mind dipping a cigarette in some PCP. I've never tried PCP.
People go fucking crazy on that shit, huh?
I've actually heard that the stigma around it, where people go crazy, is actually false and something that's peddled by the media. It's actually like
Well,
a
I seen people go crazy on
I guess if you've seen it straight up, that's different.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, I watched. There's this show. I forget what the show's called, but it's that Hamilton Morris dude. He's like this PhD guy with chemistry, but he loves drugs. Like he's a big like drug dude. And he had this show where he would like dive into different drugs. Like he did one with the toad, and he went and actually like went with a shaman. They like found a toad in a river, and you like drink the
What do
toad,
you
and then you
think
like
of the
fall.
toad? I think I think the people that are all doing the toad are demonic, bro. I do. I'm sick of
I
hearing
feel like
people
if
talking.
it's like
Come
if you
do the
go do it
toad.
once, if you go do it once for a spiritual transformation, I wouldn't, I wouldn't, I wouldn't say that's demonic. But people that
No,
do
I
it, like
say the people that are going to do it nowadays that aren't even really trippers that are I think they're doing it for some weird reason. Because people are going to do the toad that like Aaron Rodgers. What's his besides maybe spiritual? What are these elite people all getting out of this toad thing? Because that's the like people that have the money to go in the middle of the jungle and do the toad. Who else is really doing it? Like
I don't know. When I
I know
watched the
I
Morris thing, it was like random ass people, and
huh.
maybe
Do you how much does it cost to go do the toad? To get a shaman to go do it, to catch you a fucking frog, and then to teach you how to and sit there and babysit you. How much do you think that shit costs? You know what I'm saying? Like I guess if you got the bread, I mean some people got the bread. You can do it, you
well, I
know?
think at first it was a good thing, and then I mean, it's like any kind of tool like that. Like you can use it for nefarious reasons. If you come in with good intentions, with the intention to grow and learn, then it would be good. But I feel like you could also tap in, like it's either side. You could like come in with bad intentions and like selling your soul to the devil and making deals with the entities and things like that.
Kind of like the DMT. Like I did some like a year ago or a year and a half ago or whatever. I did some January last year, right? And I was always scared, and I always thought that shit was evil, but there was no bad intentions, and I don't think anything really evil came out. I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to do it. I was ready. I was
I
ready to do it.
I did have a situation with which I was offered some, and I passed it up. Mainly because I was drunk and on something else. Uh, but I don't know. I wish I would have done it because it's just a quick 15-minute thing, and it's not quick
That
though
is
for your
true.
mind, not for your mind, but it is time wise. It's kind of quick.
No, it's 15 minutes, and then when you come down, it's over.
Yeah.
Like even your mind is like you're not like hung over and like weird like after you trip or something like that. Like I went and got a pizza after I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just but for that little time frame that you are doing it, it's intense. So I always wonder what people's intent behind doing that shit is, other than just wanting to try it. Because I think some people have a greater intent than just to like spiritually connect with that molecule or whatever. I think people are literally wanting to like connect with other things. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
when they
always
start
pretty
making a
negative on that shit.
business out of it too, that's always because the shit I watched with Hamilton Morris, he literally
Well,
just
that's
kind
a
of
little.
like you like find the shaman and he brings like a group out there and it's not really something that costs you money. You just kind of you find the toad guy in town and people like you have to travel through mountains and shit to find him and stuff and people just kind of like show up and they just live in huts. Like the money means nothing to them. But if a shaman is trying to sell you something and it costs money, well, why does he want money? He's supposed to be a shaman that's just kind of living off the land and just living his life and teaching others. That's not what it means to be a shaman, to make money. You don't need money. You live in the fucking crazy mountain country
So
where
you're saying like they don't pay these little fucking Indian guys to take them out in the middle of the woods and
some they do,
protect
yeah,
them and shit?
some they do for sure. But those are like the evil ones. But then you can go out and like through word of mouth. Like this dude found this dude through word of mouth. He went to the place, and this was before the Toad was popular. I think he kind of made it a little popular with that episode of his show. He had to like go and like ask people. He's like, "Hey, I've heard this thing about the Toad. Do you know about the Toad?" And someone would be like, "Oh, go talk to this guy." And then it'd be like, "Go talk to this guy." And like, "Okay, you gotta travel up that mountain and then find the shaman dude."
Right.
And there was like a
Now
group
I
of
feel like
people.
now I feel like there's a website you could go to.
Right, exactly. And that seems a little people using that with bad intents. I wouldn't even if you come into it with good intents, the people that are allowing you to do it are I guess it's a way to make money, shit. It's like any kind of drug dealer, but at the same time, I just feel like that's something that I don't know. I feel like there should be like a medical like you should just be able to do it one like it's like a punch card. You get one time, you get to go do it if you want.
Well, my question is, what exactly do you have to go through to do it? Like, you have to like get a shaman. You have to get first off. You have to get guides to take you to the shaman. You got which you have to go through villages of people that will kill you if you're white. So you got protection, and then you got to pay the shaman and the people to go catch and find the frogs, which could take however long it takes to get these frogs, and then someone to sit there and shaman you.
from what I saw, the dude, like, they're, like, in touch with nature, man. The real ones that have good intentions of helping people to
Hmm.
find their way, like, they're, like, so in tune with nature, they're like, "Okay, I'll take you to the toad. Follow me, I'll take you to the toad."
Well,
And they just, like, stick their hand in, like, the water or, like, behind a rock, like, "Here it is." Boom.
hmm. I've seen it in a different light, so that's interesting that they present it in many different ways.
Oh, yeah, for sure, that's and, like, ayahuasca, I think, is a little different from the toad. I don't know if it's all 5-MeO-DMT or not when it comes down to it.
Yeah,
It's
no, it is.
synthesized
They just have
differently.
to get the root. They have to get the root and make the brew. They need all the. They need the root. They need the leaves. They need. I forget what else it is. Mm, what, bro? Bark? Yeah, bark. Okay, Ryan, you were with me, but I don't know if you remember this shit. I say this story quite often, but we were at the ledges. I ate some mushrooms. I ate some. I think I ate some acid or something. No, no, no. I was drinking Molson Ice. That's what it was.
Hell yeah.
I I ate mushrooms and I ate like a volume of two. Was pounding Molson Ice and got shit faced, dude. And this kid came up to me and was like, "Hey man, can I get some weed?" And he was like a little kid. And he was like, "I'll trade. I want to trade you." And he like pulled out this little stick, looked like a tree branch. And I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" You know? And I felt bad. I was all fucking way. So I'm like, "Man, I'll just give you some fucking weed, bro. You don't have to give me a tree branch." You know what I'm saying? And the kid's like, "No, no, no. Seriously, enjoy it, dude. Like seriously, like I'm not playing." It's like I'm camped right over there. And he showed me. I'm like, "All right." And I like drank, and I pulled it out. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I rap. Dude, I end up in the car, and everything was kaleidoscope the rest of the night. And I'm just, my dude was bringing, I couldn't walk or nothing, even really talk. I was just sitting in the car, like pounding beers. My dude, every time he would get himself a PJ, Ryan, PJ would bring me a beer like every like 18 minutes. And I would just sit there and I was like, I probably drank a case of Molson and just saw nothing but kaleidoscopes for like 8 hours straight. You know, the sun comes up. I'm like, what? I finally could talk. I finally like after like 8 hours. I kept going. Go find the guy with the stick. That's all I could get out. Like, the stick. The stick. And people are like, what are you talking about? I'm like, go find the dude with the stick. And no one understood what I meant. I'm like, it's a twig, man. It's a fucking twig. Go find the little kid with the twig. I'm talking, it was like a 12-year-old, bro. And he gave this shit to me. And dog, I never tripped harder in my life. And it was off of a fucking twig from some little 12-year-old at the ledges. It was like, it was crazy, dude. No one ever found the kid. But I think it was the one of the things you need to make the ayahuasca.
Mm. I
You know
have
what I'm
heard some
saying?
shit like that.
And it's like, bro, it was crazy, dude. I was watching cartoons in the Nelson Ledges. Fucking anybody that's been to the ledges and you sit in the back of a truck or a car and you look up at the tree line, dude, them things, they were like fighting each other. There was like a movie going on in that bitch. It was insane, dude. Yeah, that place was cool. And there was one other time, memory real fast of that place. I mean, there's lots of them, but I remember one time I was tripping. Everybody has a fucking story of getting lost. If you've gone to the ledges and you did not get lost, then you didn't have fun. And one time I got lost.
Gotta
I was all by myself, dude. And every trail was the same. And I mean, dude, shit was like melting around me. I might have had rolls on me and shit. No, I definitely had rolls on me. I was rolling. And like I hear like and I was like about to wig. I was at that point of like I couldn't find my camp spot. And I was starting to like fucking have a panic attack. And like I hear bone all of a sudden. I hear a crazy bone. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It was this guy from. It was at the Grateful Dead Dark Orchestra, so it was a Dead show. I was a guy from uh DC, and he was dancing by his car, and I'm like, bro, that what are you listening to? And it was Bob Marley with fucking Crazy Bone, this dope ass mix with Erica Badu. I'm like, I stood there with them, and like all my anxiety went away. I'm just hanging out with this guy from DC, and I was just sitting there with them forever, probably like peeking and just, dude. I ended up busting out. I'm like, do you want to eat a roll? He's like, sure. And I bust out this big ass bag of rolls, and I gave him one, and fucking, he ended up giving me the CD, right? And I'm like, dude, I don't know how to. And then all of a sudden, I start hearing, Timmy, Timmy. Then my like everybody, and then get your PJ, I could everybody, like all of my camp spot, everybody just started. Ryan, I don't know if you remember that, but the whole fucking park started yelling my name. Like my camp spot, like obviously knew I was lost. They're like yelling my name. The whole park just started yelling my name. It was like Timmy.
and then you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know what to do.
I was like, what the fuck? Well, I could tell PJ's yo from over everybody else's. So I made my way to my people finally. I'm like, this is my time to go, man. I gave the guy a hug. It was fucking me too, Ryan. I missed that place, but I feel like if we went at this point, wouldn't we be too old? Like I'm talking these stories, we were young. Like I feel like it's still a young place, or am I wrong?
You just lie
Is it
about your age.
still? We're not too old. So the people that are keeping it alive are the people like us. The young
Yeah,
cats aren't even hip.
yeah,
I
no.
see.
It's not like it wasn't a huge thing. Like there was a few hippies that did it, but it wasn't like a big like culture thing for. Like I knew a
Yeah,
few people that were there, but not many.
I wouldn't be able to go without bringing my own shit. Like anywhere I go from now on, I'm coming prepared, baby. There ain't never like going to a concert and buying a pill off of no dude. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never happened in the rest of my life. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I don't even think I would go buy ketamine unless I did like was chilling with people I knew. You know, because nowadays you can't trust nothing at all. And it's sad.
Yeah, let's do it
'Cause there's-
sometimes.
Yeah. What are you getting tired?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm about to get off, but yeah, I do want to go out to the ledges sometimes. I've been there with like family when I was like a kid, but never for like the party spot.
Yeah. Well, if you go to the party spot, it's something everybody should do in their lifetime. I highly suggest it. It's beautiful. The scenery's dope. The quarry's dope. You can do what you want to do, and it's a good time and a good memory. And it's in one of the most beautiful parts of Ohio, if not
Yeah, it is nice out
the
there.
Northeast. That whole hemisphere part of the fucking area. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful right there. It's like at the Pennsylvania Ohio border. Like beautiful. So yeah, man. I miss those days. I hope this year I get to do some shit. I think I want to try to go to the Sublime concert this year. Um, there's a few festivals I was looking at, maybe like one, but other than that, man, I don't really like care for that shit no more. I really want to see like Upchurch or people that like somebody people like that where I wouldn't have to go to a festival or if I saw a festival that'd be dope. But even there's just not too many people I'm like ready to go see. But you know, but right time is the right time. Did you go for the Sublime shit? I mean, dude, you're welcome to go anytime you want, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably stick around for like
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna
15 more
bounce because
minutes or something.
my brain's melted.
I
Feel like
got a
a
few minutes left in me, dude,
slow
and
person.
then I'm fucking so I'll probably peace out to everybody here in a minute.
All
Fucking
right, y'all. Well, thanks seeing everybody. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
hey dog, thanks for coming in. Peace, dog.
Hell yeah.
That was the good old Gil Ambrose, y'all. Ryan, I appreciate you fucking taking out the fucking unneeded today. You know? You were on that shit, dog. How'd it feel? I wish I feel like it's gotta feel good because it's just like you hold the key to what no wonder the elites want to take our fucking our amendment away, man. Because fucking love you, Chinchy, man. Love you, dog. No wonder fucking they want to take it away because it feels good to have powers. I get it. I totally get it, dude. Yeah, yeah, I know you did, and you, dude, and that's what I was saying. I was like, Ryan, you've got full discretion. You know when to let it. You know when it's time. I don't even have any worry. I don't even have zero worry. That's why I said Ryan's got fucking because you can't have 8 people in charge. There can be 8 people that are running shit, but there's only one man in charge. Because once you have a bunch of people trying to do it, then there's an issue. So I feel like um, yeah, I feel like you have you're the best one to keep that shit popping for me. And Chinchy, bro, hope to see you around more often, man. Glad to see you the last few days, dude. It's been a fun week. It's been different, Tomorrow I'm gonna do unless I get too unless like I don't know what happens, but I plan on doing like a reaction to some Biden shit. We're gonna have fun with that shit. I'll probably do that during the day and get stoned and do that kind of earlier in the day because Saturdays are boring as fuck. So I'll probably try to do that during the day and then put something cool together for tomorrow night or something, and then take Sunday off. But and watch some basketball. Don't they play on Sundays still? The I haven't been watching any of the March Madness. I'm pretty pissed that they don't have it on TV, dude. The fact that it's not on TV, besides 10, and 10 doesn't come in well for me, it really pisses me off. I remember when it was on, every game was on regular TV. Remember that, Ryan? We'd be at school and it would just be like every game would be on channel 3, 5, and 8. Every one. Now it's like TNT and all that shit, and they black it out on all the streaming services. It's like, man, they're really not trying to advertise these kids, huh? Have you watched any of it, Ryan? And all that being said, What time is it? Is everybody getting winded down for the night? I hope it was a good show, man. It was cool having Spark on today, man. He kicked some ass. When Gil, as usual, came in, and it was a cool switch up. I like that. Next week we'll have like a Tim Breezy Gil Spark show, and then definitely Joshy will be on. I don't want to call his name is Josh from Joshy's Review. Did you ever check out his channel? But he'll be on Wednesday, and if everything goes well, it would be cool to have even a not a trifecta, but like a foursome. What'd you think? He's our age, you know what I'm saying? He's just like he's a cool dude. In my opinion, I think he's a cool cat. I just wanted to introduce him to you guys, so I didn't really get into like too much with him. Or just wanted you guys to know who he was, but once you guys hear his message and you realize what he's about and what a good dude he is, you guys will fucking like him. He's just like the rest of the crew. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. I've known him for quite a while. We've been boys and shit. I don't know if it's just that I finally have got a good enough setup or whatever you want to call it for him to pop in because I've been trying to get him to do shit for a minute. Or maybe I just was more what's it called? More available. I'm more available now. Like I have Instagram and shit so people can get a hold of me and shit. So that's cool. But yeah, man. I just wanted everybody to know that. So next week should be fun. But tomorrow we'll be kicking it again. If you guys are around, hopefully you are, and hopefully I don't get taken down like last time when I tried. But these are everything I found was news clips, like news interviews and stuff. So I think I'm good because like the reaction shit I did last time that they took down was from the actual page, but the ones that came up were from the CBS channel, like news, and those ones got to stay up. They just took down the part where the guy was speaking the truth. So I just got to be careful with it. But I haven't really been doing that very much lately. But tomorrow will be a fun day. So that being said, though, I'm gonna let everybody get some rest. I'll probably do a dab. What is it? 1, 2 in the morning? 2:13. Yeah, I'll probably do it one more dab and feed the feed the old cat and go watch a movie or watch some more Wonder Years. So but yeah, that being said, everybody, thanks for sticking around. I hope you had a blessed night. Stay blessed, be blessed, and God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Ryan, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for everybody that came on, and love y'all, man. Peace out.